Hi, my name is Aridina.
I'm Melvin Yagaku.
And we are Korean Chelsea Rules Everything Around Me. Let's get into it, man. There's been in basketball, there's been some news. There's some big news in football. And to say the least, there's some big news in soccer. So we got a lot to talk about. But definitely, Stephen hit me up. Steve, look, I even invited Stephen today. Stephen was like, "Look, I have to come today. I have to things get off my chest." He came here dapper down, like it was an interview.
Hey man.
So hey, what you here for, man? What's up?
Look, so first and foremost, I want to say, shout out to the NBA for making this thing happen. Bringing this Orlando bubble to life. I'm all for it. I'm all for, making sure that these social issues are going to be the focal point. Mm-hmm. But, man, something that I don't like, to me, when I see, like, the certain gestures of, like, putting certain things on the court and all that, I just feel like while it's bringing attention, it's the same thing that's going on in today's society, like the paintings on the streets, the Black Lives Matter, like, to me, I look at it,
patching something on there.
Yeah, it's like,
really change.
Like what does that bring? Mm-hmm. It's almost like a mockery of like, and I know it's not an intentional mockery, but
it was kind of what I was saying last time. Like, as far as them coming back, it's just gonna be them coming back. They're gonna do all these like commercials, put stuff on jerseys and all that. But where's the real change at?
Well, see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just the players who are like saying,
But we know the league is not gonna be as vocal as the players. The players like. It's the majority Black people in the NBA.
Yeah.
So it's probably them and their families that are most affected by this. The owners, they're a bunch of white people who I've never felt anything like this in their life.
My thing is this needs to be a time where the owners stop thinking and start listening. Listen to the players. We're talking about bringing change. Like you see, for example, LeBron James talking about getting everybody to vote. And you got Chris Paul and Andre Iguodala talking about like the issues with the justice system and like things like that, ideas that bring forth solutions, not just aesthetic symbols that show unity and all of that. Like at the end of the day, we want change. We don't want different type of creative content. Like we want real actual change. And
my only way for seeing change happening in this situation is boycotting, because there's no way you're talking about like owners are making billions of dollars off of these organizations. They don't care about this as much as the players or I guess fans.
I would agree with you as far as like boycotting goes, but if you boycott, my thing is this:
once they start seeing money out of their pockets, they're gonna listen.
But listen, the thing is that when you're talking about the masses, the people who are going to be tuning in. People are gonna get distraction. They're gonna like become distracted naturally.
We already are right now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's so many things that take place, within a daily basis or a weekly basis that are gonna take the attention off. So for me, looking at the NBA season coming back, it's gonna be distracting. But if you can push the focus back on these issues, that's a big audience.
So what would you want them to do?
I want them to, like I said, I'm not against the different, like the patches and the names, but I want the main focal point to be not just bringing awareness, not just saying their names, but saying what we want.
Yeah.
Take it, like I said, being bold and saying on TV, hey, we want to abolish.
But do we like truly all have the same idea of what we want?
As a collective,
I feel like that's a lot of issues we have in like.
See, and
because a lot of people will be like defund the police.
Yeah.
Other people will be like, just don't have any police officers at all. We don't know what we want really as a whole.
Before you get to that, you mentioned the patches. You're not a fan of the patches.
No, there's nothing wrong with them.
To me, it's like it's cool, but like
it's not doing it.
Like what at the end of the day?
But it's just, why not? It's different if it's like that's like all you're doing, but if it's just another thing, why not?
It shows right now like that's the only thing.
Well, no, they already pledged to $500 million to whatever that they're gonna.
We see this like all the time, like $1 million is pledged to.
But we don't know exactly. Like, we don't see exactly what it is.
But okay, Let me just talk on the patches. I would just say I like the little symbolism stuff that they're doing because you're showing
we do that all the time,
well, not with black people stuff.
This has been like
they've done it for Pride. They've done it for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yeah. They've done for everything except Black Matters. But like even so, I will not say like I need it. I do need it because because the reason I'm saying this because. Seeing the EPL, the English Premier League, show these huge symbols every single game is huge. You're like, this is another country. You're telling me like we can't do that? You're telling me like instead of wearing their names on the back of the jersey, they wore Black Lives Matter. Like what? And now that they're not even doing that, they're back to their names again. They're now even having like the Black Lives Matter patches, I believe, on their arms and on the back of their jerseys. So it's just making a statement like this is where we stand. You know, every game. So it's a reminder every game, plus what you could do. Now you got.
We haven't seen that yet, though, so we don't know if that's what they're gonna do once the.
That's fair.
See, here's my thing. It's one thing to show where you stand. It's another thing to show what you want to happen. Yeah. We can talk about showing solidarity all day and night, like we know we're united, but at the end of the day, when I go out tomorrow, am I gonna have opportunities, the same opportunities that the people who stand in solidarity with me, like. Change action. We can talk about it. I feel like I said, I'm not against, even though to me I personally like I'm indifferent towards it. I'm not against showing these symbols, but like that's just talking. That's talking in the form of a picture or an image. Like Black people, we want change. Black people, we want money to be brought back into these systems.
That's great and all, but if we look at the NBA, the people that are on top are the owners, because they pretty much have all the money and they get to do what they want with the league, really. And so I would say the only way they'll kind of like go for your agenda is if they see them gaining something out of it.
Absolutely,
because they see everything as a business deal.
For sure.
And so
and that's why you bring back the season.
No, see, that's the thing. If you bring back the season, it's going to be just like everything else. If you bring it back, they're like, well, I'm making money anyways.
No. So look, you're bringing back the season, but on your terms. You change the leverage.
And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think you could just state out terms like that towards them and then they'll just be like, okay.
No, but the thing is that if you, like, it's the way you go about doing it. If you make it to where you're setting the standard, because let's face it.
And that's why I said the only way I see like us setting a standard is by actually boycotting and seeing them lose money.
So let me tell you why boycotting wouldn't be the best idea. If the NBA decides not to return, they're automatically losing $800 million off top, off the bat.
Who's losing $800?
The NBA as a collective.
Okay.
So you're talking about players who have different contracts, and just like you said, everybody doesn't have like the same. They're not on the same page. So there's certain players who are like, man, this is their free agent summer. For example, you got Montrezl Harrell, De'Aaron Fox. You got all these guys who are going to be going into this summer or fall, looking to cash in on their hard work, years of hard work that's started way before this. Yeah. So we got to take that into consideration. With that understanding, it's like, okay, if you boycott, which yes, you'll be taking a stance, but to me, I think it's better to work together. This is all business. So it's about, okay, making sure that both sides can come out of this. Because, yes, you can make a stance, but my thing is this. Those are their jobs. So eventually, they're going to want to get back to work. They're going to miss playing basketball. They're going to miss doing what they do for a living. And these are these people's livelihoods. They've kind of cultivated their lives around their paycheck, their salary. So for me, yes, I want to bring back the league, but you have to, it's one thing to okay, show these certain symbols and say awareness and say her name and say his name and bring awareness to the situation. But if we're not talking about the solutions, putting money back into the schools, changing the textbooks, allowing families to be able to get loans and different things like that, and saying it on national television and standing up for, I think to me that's more radical than anything. Being very direct and being clear, knowing that millions are going to be, the whole world is going to be tuned in. And the reason why I'm all for starting the season is because now what you can do is, if you start the season and you have a winner and you finish off the season and then you can resume next season, it goes into Tokyo next year. Now that is a total world stage. Now if the US, these players, and like you said, you're gonna have 302 players, for example. If they're showing solidarity and they're showing what they want, and now you have a unit of 15 players who are going down to represent the US, and majority of them are gonna be black. Like now you're showing like, hey, this is what we're about. And instead of just having a country come together, you can have a globe come together. Now you can do something that's even more powerful than ever, So I think it's like this is a step for something even bigger.
So who's uniting like both parties together then?
As far as
like, I guess the players and the league owners or whoever is like whoever you need change from.
Mm-hmm. I think it starts with the players in the NBPA. I think it starts with, guys like Chris Paul, guys like Andre Iguodala, guys like Kyrie, even guys like LeBron, guys who have the influence and who have turned themselves into more than, to a global brand that have the cachet to be able to speak on certain things like that. I think it starts with them. Also, networking with people in the NAACP, black people who have knowledge, who have been working on, these certain issues. I think it takes that, bringing everybody to the table and discussing, what is our plan? Before all this started, I was telling people, I was like, man, we need a more methodical plan because protesting and all that is effective, but it is only so effective, when we get the mic.
Brings awareness. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to raise awareness and to have that awareness, but like when you finally get the mic and you don't know what to say, now it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the same issue we've been having with reparations too.
Ain't no fucking reparations coming.
I'm just saying, like, nobody knows what they want.
Well, it's because it's impossible. Yeah. It's literally at this point it's impossible.
With these stimulus checks,
but
they got some money somewhere.
I'm saying at this point,
hey,
like,
1.4 million to dead people.
They're trying to get it back. America doesn't play about their money, but I mean as like we're so far gone, and like if America wanted to apologize, it would have been apologized. It would have been give us reparations. Like I just watched Ray for the first time 2 days ago, and in it there's a part where Ray Charles, he's about to perform in Atlanta, and that was in like the early 60s, late 50s, and he's about to perform in like basically like it was segregated there, and he was like, I'm not gonna perform in a segregated crowd. Like I'm a black man, I'm not gonna perform in a segregated crowd, And Georgia literally banned him. They banned him for pretty much performing in all of Georgia. One state basically said you cannot perform here because you didn't want performance in front of a segregated crowd. 20 years later, 1979, they literally said, we apologize to you for what we did, and we're giving you this and this and this as a sorry. We have not gotten anything like that, and it has been how many years since the 13th Amendment was passed? Like, was that 1865? It's 2020.
I mean, the longer it goes,
that's what I mean. Like, we're not getting it like that. Like, we're just not. So so here's now my issue with, not necessarily issue, but what I have to say about like going forward in solidarity with everybody. Like, what's the plan? The issue is there's so many problems. There's so many problems that need to happen that it's becoming a point of like, what are we going to prioritize? And everybody has their own things that they want to prioritize. That's the problem. Do we fix the school system? Do we fix the prison system? Do we fix the mass genocide that's happening with police on black people? There's so many problems that we need to deal with that it's difficult. It's almost laughable to even try to think that we could hunker on one when we know there's more than just one problem.
Absolutely, but thing is that you got to start from the ground up. The foundation is everything. So to me, I personally think you start with the schools.
That's you. That's my point.
Absolutely.
That's you.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about all of us. How have we all, we're all in our 20s now. We all were first affected when we started school.
Well, unfortunately, there's how many people? What's the percent of people in school versus people outside of school?
But my thing is, everybody says that they want better for the next generations, right?
Everyone. Some people really
want
better for
you say that, but people also want now.
Yeah.
And that's the big problem is like we want now. But unfortunately, even just the now problems,
there's
still a
more
lot of just now
issues
situations.
now, yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that I don't even think the issue is that we can't decide, like we can't like come together. The problem is that there's just so many.
Yeah.
I think.
so
Look,
many
my
issues.
thing is this. I think that we need to make, because everybody's not gonna. You can't please everybody. Everybody's not gonna get with that. That's just the reality of life. So we need to focus down on what are the main issues that, as a collective, would help ensure that things are not going to be the way they are. If we can get those, like I said, it's just like formulating a plan, having the different, 10, 15 main issues that we want to attack right now, so that we can at least start somewhere. Like the hardest thing in anything is to start. And if we keep contemplating on, man, I want this, I want that, and we can never come to a consensus about, hey, what are we just willing to start off with, and then we can, like I said, we can continuously work on this stuff. It doesn't just have to be a 2020 or a 2021 thing. This is a forever thing that we need to change. You gotta understand, this is 400 years of oppression. So it's going to take time to undo most to all this stuff that's going on. And, we have to start somewhere. We have to sit down, and have people who will represent us as a collective talk about, hey, what do we want to do? What do we want to bring? Like, what problems do we want to focus on solving?
I was gonna ask, who are we bringing these issues up to, or like, is it government or?
I think it even starts little. It starts with even us.
Yeah.
Like us. Even
well, I'm saying that for us is just to come together and like.
Well, I mean, like as like even like people in Denton, like it starts like we need like a Denton initiative. We need a Dallas initiative. And they need a Texas initiative.
Because
they need a big.
He brought up the whole league players to go meet.
So like with the elite players, they can be on the federal level, but then just like Ade alluded to, like we can have guys on the state level and guys on the local level. Like there's different type of governments, but there's people within the cities who have platforms that are credible enough to be heard. And to be respected, and to have their opinions be in consideration. So, like I said, if we form different committees or different groups within the segments, like we can start bringing true change.
But the thing is, even Stephen, even in creating these small segments with everybody everywhere, you kind of have to prioritize what your problem is in that city. For what would you say the problem is in, I don't know, Houston?
I mean,
Houston's a big city.
Yeah.
Exactly. So even like Harris County has probably a different problem than Fort Bend County, because if we go to Flint, I doubt anybody is gonna say any other thing but we want our fucking water pipes fixed. So it's like there's so many different like and that's why I'm saying like what. Okay, I will say I don't mind everybody saying, or like certain people saying, this is what we're gonna focus on. If the NBA says we want to focus on. Because they can't even say the police. Then you can't.
Yeah.
Like, the NBA can't say anything about defunding the police.
Okay, so
like you saw what happened with John Morant.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear what happened with John Morant?
What happened?
So he wears number 12. They said that was it a few games or just for the whole bubble season?
I think
the whole bubble season that they can put a name instead of their last. I think put anything on instead of their last name, and he basically was gonna put fuck as in fuck 12, and he had to apologize for that. So, I mean, obviously that's, a very, out of their thing, but to a certain extent, like, the NBA can't make a stance against police, in my eyes.
Okay, so look, here's my thing. The NBA works with NBA cares in the NBA community, and they have, like, all this stuff with the kids. So they, with their platform, with their money, they can focus on, for example, education.
Yeah.
As far as us in these local areas, we can focus on, the police in our area, because we're not dealing with Iowa police or, Washington police. Like, we're dealing with Denton police. You know what I'm saying? So every city, every state is going to have their own issues.
Yeah, I would say just have a voting system on what issues you want to.
But even with the voting system, even with the voting, even if it's 51 to 49, and we have to go 51. But that's 49% of the people.
Everyone has to be clear.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's fair that everybody should get under one. I think if the NBA wants to do education,
I would say that. Start off like a foundation.
People can attack different things.
But that's what I'm saying. So I think everybody should kind of do what they want to do. But
you're not going to gain as many numbers if you have like two people doing this 5 people doing that, 7 people doing
But
that.
unfortunately, some people aren't gonna get on board if they feel like there's another thing that's more important.
Look, that's why I would say if you see there's one problem that's being attacked like very aggressively, and we find change for it, then I feel like the more we see change with different problems, then people will start to get on and be like, okay, well, my problem's gonna get attacked too. And
people don't have patience. I mean, you're basically like this, like you're thinking about the best in people, and I'm saying we literally saw on Twitter like how people were literally making everything like, oh, don't forget about this, don't forget about this, don't forget about this. Yeah. Literally at every moment.
But see, the thing is that social media, that's like
I guess I guess you can't use social media as a barometer. But
Twitter is literally
but in a way you can, because everybody's just everywhere in real life too.
And it kind of but it is sort of like it kind of does show a mirror to how people are thinking.
It does. But my thing is, everybody's thinking and talking because there hasn't been nobody to like say, what are we going to do? Yeah. Everybody's just been saying their names. Everybody's just been, hey man, don't forget about this person.
Signing petitions. Which, you know, all these things are great, but however, we need change. Like this is something that Charlamagne's brought up, a lot, and something that I've noticed too. Like, who are our black leaders?
That's a good question.
Like who are they? Killer. You said Sean White. I said Sean King. Okay. Sorry.
Killer Mike.
I mean, but like Killer Mike is like, no offense to him, but he looks intimidating
because of the way he comes.
Yeah, he comes off. I actually think he's a pretty well spoken.
Like
person.
He's very well spoken, but
like how he looks, he's a very intimidating figure. I think he's an amazing person, but like
I think that
like when you walk into like those white spaces, bro, and Killer Mike steps up, niggas gonna be like, hey, where's the Glock? Dr. Umar is he's both wrong. He looks intimidating and he's a fucking radical. I love
black women are beautiful.
Hey, look. But stay focused. Black women are beautiful. The thing is, I'm subscribed to Dr. Umar's school of teaching. I think okay, I will get what I'll say about Dr. Umar is, while obviously he could sometimes just talk too much, I will forever appreciate somebody who is so for black people at any moment. No matter what happens, I'm with black. He doesn't need to, like, if he had no context in the situation, but it was a black person versus a white person, even the black person just wrong with no context, he'll go over the black person, and I can always appreciate that. I have to give him credit for that. I love Dr. Umar for that. Other than that, he's a bit more radical. But I mean, back to the topic, like, who are our black leaders?
I think that is something that we need to work on.
So now that's another point of contention.
So yes, my thing is this, because if you don't, okay, what does it say? If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. If we don't decide, okay, who do we want to speak on our behalf? There was somebody who was saying that the lady from Minnesota who first spoke about George Floyd, that she was a spokesperson who was worthy about getting a strong message across.
Already?
Should it only be one person though?
No. It should be many. But what I'm saying is, like, we need to now see, okay, the leaders who have actively been, speaking up, saying certain things. We need to see, okay, hey, like, if we have a plan, it's okay, who's going to go speak? It's like, doing a project and then you have somebody in the group who's going to speak for you. Mm-hmm. Like, if you have people in place to, like, say, hey, this is what we want as a collective, okay, we work on that issue. Then the next issue comes. This is what we want next. Like, I think it's about, okay, what can help the majority? Like, what solutions can help the majority? One solution at a time. And then building off of that. Versus, just being here and being angry, rightfully so, but it's like we're still in the same spot that we were last month.
Unfortunately, we attack our own people too. As soon as we see them like gain leadership over us as a people,
they're immediately going back in time. That's like, what have you done?
Exactly.
What have you done?
Yep.
You? Let's go back to Twitter 2010. Oh, they're just typing your @name. Twitter 2010, and they'll just find what it is. Because you may be at the moment, you may be the perfect candidate. And I'm not saying, like, obviously, like, if you have, like, there's just certain things that if you're a pedophile, if you've raped somebody, like, and you've been convicted, this isn't an allegation. Like, it is evident that you did it. Mm-hmm. You should get the fuck out of here. But if somebody is representing you in that moment, I don't think your first thing that comes to mind is what have they done in the past. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm 21 years old, and I still have skeletons in my closet. I keep it so close. Y'all can't see it. I have stuff that I probably am not proud of doing in my past. So I can only imagine how, if I'm double the age, it's like 42. Well, imagine what I have in my closet by then.
Bro, it's crazy because, Twitter, as vile as it is, everybody expects the leaders to be angels and saints. If you do one bad thing, you're automatically crucified. Mm-hmm. And it's the same people who have, if you open up their agenda, it's like, dude, like, now I get it. There's certain things like, bro, sex trafficking, that's like, it's non-negotiable. There's nothing we could talk about. Yeah. But if it's certain comments or certain, like, everybody's in different stages in their life. Like, you have to take your time. Okay, self-reflect. Where was I when I was 18? What was the things I was saying? I'm a totally different.
People are 13. Talking about something. He did say that he was 13. I'm like, yeah, when I was 13, well,
but we were rap. Bro,
that's wild, bro. I think people forget, like, the phrase "that's gay" was just a regular thing we said,
bro. It was regular, yeah.
And even like anything about gay people, that was the regular thing we said. Mm-hmm. And nobody says that anymore because I don't know. We grew up. Well, no, not like we just don't use it anymore.
Mm-hmm. So they're afraid to get attacked by people.
I mean, I wouldn't use it anymore.
Everybody's afraid. I mean,
I wouldn't use it anymore. Would you still use it anymore?
I don't really care to use it.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying,
you grew past it.
On top of that,
I mean, that's a part of it. But I'm saying, like, we grew past that as a society, mm-hmm. and that's my point. Is like people grow as people. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why we present somebody to you guys, mm-hmm. and all of a sudden, what have you done in the past? Yeah.
No, it's just crazy to me. Like, and then people are just so quick. Like, even with the whole J. Cole incident, like. I might do.
You know what? I actually want to talk about that a bit. Hold on, let me fix it. Like, do you know about the J. Cole situation?
Where he because they said something about he wasn't speaking enough.
Oh, okay. So here's the J. Cole situation in a nutshell. Basically, it's not even confirmed yet, but rapper No Name, Chicago rapper. Mm-hmm. She's a woman, black woman. Mm-hmm. I think she raps very boring. This is nothing about her being a black woman. She's nice.
So why
she
you
raps
say
boring.
So why you say it?
Say what?
Why are you coming for her?
Because I need to say this just so it's like, oh, how you feel about her? Like, because I feel like if I liked her, I would be a bit more apprehensive. So I need to like get my bias out there. I think she's a boring rapper. She raps like she doesn't want to rap. She raps like she's bored of what she's rapping about. Like,
okay, bias aside, who was right, who was wrong?
That's how she raps. Like, you're bored. Get out of my ear.
She's solid though, bro.
I'm not saying she doesn't have a great pen. Yeah. I just think her delivery, like, I'd be yawning. So she tweets what is now a deleted tweet, basically saying, people are out here on the streets, these poor people are on the streets mm-hmm. protesting, and your favorite rapper who makes millions off of black people talking about black plight are quiet right now. Who else is that? Kendrick? No. She said like people who sell records. She said people who sell. She did not say people who rap. She said people who sell records. There's only two people you can be talking about. Mm-hmm. So, actually, 3 weeks ago to the day, J. Cole releases this song called "Song on the Bluff," where he basically is talking about like things have happened for a little bit. Then he gets into who is that? That's Chuks. Open the door. Basically gets into saying I basically, I agree with all these things, but here's No Name talking, saying these things, and I agree with her, but I feel like the way she's coming at me, I don't like that because we agree on the same thing, and that's like the whole premise on, and then like I'm talking about many times during the song, he says she's a queen, mm-hmm. she's a smart person, she's what, like I'm talking about many parts throughout the song. Mm-hmm. Within a few hours, that gets twisted into he is tone policing black women. I swear to God.
That's Twitter, though.
No, but like in a song where he's kind of uplifting her, and the only thing he's correcting is being like, we're on the same side. J. Cole was actually at protests. Like, he was with Dennis Smith Jr., like, mm-hmm. actually in the field. And because he's not tweeting, J. Cole doesn't tweet. Before J. Cole mm-hmm. tweeted out that song or retweeted something about George Floyd, he hadn't tweeted since February.
Yeah.
He doesn't use socials.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we know that. But all of a sudden we need to change. He needs to change.
But you already know people want to see what they want to see.
And that's genuinely what it became. Even so much that No Name releases kind of like this response, basically saying like, things are happening, and you're talking about me. Yes,
like, bro,
you talked about me.
Exactly.
And the thing is, he did not diss her not one bit. And she later came out and apologized, saying, I basically was criticizing him of something that I'm doing myself as a distraction. And then a few days later, tweets. There's this Angela Davis, who is, I believe, she was a singer in the 70s. She it was a picture, and No Name quotes it saying, "Oh man, you should. I wish she had the same recognition that Beyonce gets." And then like the day after, tweets something about like Jay-Z's like this, like basically like a coolness, basically something that's not nice to Jay-Z. And all of a sudden, the same people, the same black women, the same people who are on like, oh, No Name, protect No Name, had just completely switched.
That's how it be, man. That's
so Twitter what I saw in that moment was, which has been for me, the theme of 2020 and these protests. It's just we're all looking for a scapegoat. We're looking for who we want to be upset at, in the moment. I mean, no shade at Elisha, but we were talking about the J. Cole song when it first released. And I mean, I said I loved it, and July, a lot of us said we liked it. And Elisha comes in, busts through the door, paragraph, I mean essay, saying, I really don't think it was that great, blah blah this, and I'm just like, and while I agree with him being like it's a distraction, which I mean we talked about even that could be with the NBA. At his base intention, I think we could all agree like, do not come for me when I agree with you. Yeah. And somehow, some way, literally Twitter. I've never I was actually I'm still baffled to this day that's what that became to this day.
They literally chopped it up
into. It's not even like it became No Name. It became J. Cole tone policing. You shouldn't talk to black women like that. Black men should. I'm like, where did this come from? Like what? Like why? That's literally what happened.
That's why I say there's way too many people talking at once, and the only way we can solve this, I go back to it again. We're just gonna have to live with whatever votes are being made on whatever issues we have, and we just attack those first.
We'll see, man. Who knows?
Because everyone's just gonna keep talking.
But okay, what I was gonna ask you guys is if you guys could, choose one thing that you guys would say I would want this to be fixed. What would it be? I mean, are you saying education?
For me, I think because I mean, and it's cheesy, it's corny, but knowledge is the true essence of power. Like the more you know, the more you learn. Like now you're more equipped to what's really going on in the world. Like I think it starts from the foundation. I mean, we can say what we want, but me being selfish, me saying, dang, how can I bring somebody into this world? I would at least want them at minimum to know what what was really taking place versus just a mashed up or a manipulated version of it. So that's my overall thing.
What about you?
I mean, I'll say I kind of agree with you in a way.
I was talking about one. You have to choose one.
Yeah. But I was gonna go with my own, which is just handing more opportunities to like people of color in terms of like big companies, corporations.
That's the government can't
jobs.
do that.
Well, in terms of like, because if you see students that get out of college, white and black, mostly the white students end up getting a job very easily.
I will say that's a very unfair thing to say because we are also like a lot smaller in population than them. So just
we
I mean mathematically, we're not going to.
Pretty big.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Population.
I mean yeah, but we only make 10 to 13% of the whole country. Yeah. So I mean
of what we do have.
Yeah, of what we do have. Obviously, we want to
need more of that.
Obviously, we want to.
As far as he said, like he wants the following generation to have more opportunities. And I want to at least be in a position where I can give my kids.
Oh yeah, most definitely
the best.
I mean, I agree with that. I just think at the end of the day, it should be like whoever's the best candidate. Yeah. And I feel like after a point, like if both candidates are the same, there needs to be your mind, look, I don't want to just have the same looking people here.
And the thing is, I want it to be a fair assessment. The only thing is, it's a lot of times unfair because of the people that you do have in power handing out these jobs.
Yeah, like me, I don't want handouts. Like the Academy for the Oscars starting 2022, they're like having some initiative of making the nominees diverse. Please. I do not want any handouts. If I get nominated for Oscar, I want to know that I got it because of work.
Yeah.
Because it was just that good, that was undeniable. Not because you had to meet some fucking quota.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. But unfortunately, I do feel like some places kind of still need that quota. But I also feel like if you need a quota, I don't think you should work there, because I feel like if they're not consciously like want a diverse workplace, I don't think they are themselves are open minded like already. So that's why I kind of feel like I like to go where I'm wanted. So if A&M did not like that many black people coming to their college, and all of a sudden because of affirmative action, there's a lot more black people, I would be very scared going there, because I feel like there'll be a lot of people who would be very angry that it looks very different around here, does it? You know, and you know what would they do with that? You know, with the newfound black people in their room. Me personally, if I was to pick just one issue that black people just changing, I would say voter suppression. And basically, the biggest ones is like where there are a large population of black people, there will be one voting ballot, one voting station for like 600,000 people. Nobody's gonna vote. Like, people are not gonna vote when they see a long ass line like that. People don't even like stand in the long line, even if they're giving out free Jordans. So me personally, I would want voter suppression to be not a thing anymore.
Jordan?
I mean, we're talking about LeBron, baby.
All right.
Bro, actually, I gotta start a dialogue. LeBron's shoes really like are a letdown. There's a few shoes I would pick over LeBron's. Yeah. First of all, Kobe shoes I'm getting, and I'm not gonna lie to you, unpopular opinion, I'm definitely getting KD's over some LeBron's.
Yeah.
Oh, naturally.
But I'll still get LeBron's over like Kawhi's or.
Wait.
Don't force. It comes to the cereal. It comes from the cereal box.
Wait, bro. Have you seen the all black Omni ones or whatever those are called?
I don't even know how.
Hey, don't sleep on the Steph Curry's though.
Oh, Curry's are nice.
All right, shut the hell up.
Hey,
bro. No. Remember Jay's hardest shoe? Oh my days. Actually, it was Steph Curry's first shoe that I was like, "What are you doing here?" But the second one wasn't that bad. James, like. I think people like. I don't know why everybody wants a Hooper shoe. You can get a Hooper shoe from anywhere. Just get a lifestyle shoe that looks nice.
Yeah.
Like I don't think. Why am I spending $150 on hooping shoes? That's just me.
Because you feel like you could be that.
All his life, man.
Yeah. Those were the
on
times.
strictly
Those were the times, though.
You know.
Like,
but the thing is, Hoopers have a shoe that's like, I'm gonna hoop. I only hoop in these. I'm not going out in these. Like, these are just to hoop. Like I don't know why I would spend that much money on those, in my opinion.
Because you want to look good getting buckets in them.
Nobody cares about your kicks.
Back then.
Okay, we're grown now.
Bro, like you come to school like, are those the new?
Yeah, but you're in school, not hooping though. That's what I'm saying.
No, but even people that didn't hoop had them.
But that's what but that's a lifestyle. I'm talking about you're just hooping. Like I want to wear those.
Derrick Rose's shoes.
Derrick Rose shoes are just hooping shoes.
But niggas was wearing them like, bro.
Derrick Rose shoes were very.
Bro, Derrick Rose, they used to give out free Derrick Rose shoes if you made if you made the high school team. Don't forget.
They did.
Bro, they used to get
team shoes.
Yeah, they used to be team shoes, bro. They weren't like stylistic shoes. They're not giving out no fucking Jordans as a team shoe. You want to know why? Because it has gravitas to it. What did I say mine was? You just voter suppression. Voter suppression. I just think it's just childish. Like, cause you know what you're doing. It's a tactic to not get black people to vote, and it's something that could be quick fixed like this, like. Literally just open.
But that's your biggest issue? Not
my biggest issue, but I'm saying if there's one that I would want to be fixed right now. Because that one, there's no like debate as to what the solution is. It's just open more and you're literally fixing everything. Because there was a big problem in Kentucky, and especially because there was a black candidate on the ticket. We don't even know what the vote's going to look like until actually today. And the vote was last Tuesday. Imagine. Because there was so much like issues going on with just voting, you know? Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Is there anything else on that front? I mean, basketball stuff. There's been a few people that have dropped out that we need to talk about. I mean, Chuks, you can hop in here too if you want to.
Bad guy.
I'm gonna say it like this.
Trying to be cool like Melvin.
I'm gonna say it like this, man.
Something that was even
LeBron. I don't want to hear any excuses when LeBron doesn't win this year. Because I know everybody's like, all LeBron people are gonna be like, he have Avery Bradley. I don't want to hear it because when I'm looking at Dion Waiters, a possible lineup of Dion Waiters.
Oh wait, they already signed JR, or like they're
no. But like I'm saying, like they have JR now, so I'm seeing a potential lineup of one. Like there's a possibility that on the floor it could be Dion Waiters, JR Smith, JaVale McGee, somebody else, and LeBron. I don't want to hear any excuses because once again, LeBron chose this team. This is once again LeBron picked his team.
Who said he picked JR though?
Well, no, he definitely co-signed for JR.
Wait, he almost got JR in the offseason.
You don't know that. You know he co-signed. Bro, they were literally riding bikes with the helmets and stuff.
But my point is, damn, Chuks, back up. Y'all open the camera.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any excuses. Avery Bradley obviously was a huge miss. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately,
he was still gonna get sauced though. But
yeah, he was gonna get. I mean, I don't know about. He was gonna be good for them in the first round.
Yeah.
But even the first round is gonna be tough this season in the West. Trevor Ariza's not playing.
Yep.
Who cares? Terry Rozier's not playing, right?
I don't know.
A lot of people have been dropping.
No, it's only like 5 people that really dropped.
I know Spencer.
Spencer.
The whole Nets team had a sleepover.
The thing is, Drake was there. Drake was with the Nets too. He didn't get it though. Spencer did. He just announced that he had it like yesterday, and he said he doesn't know he's gonna come back. I
feel like those guys are getting it on purpose, man.
Yeah,
Spencer and the other Jordan.
Bro, like first of all, you have it. I mean, the whole month ago, you'll be fine. And these are like the best human specimen on the planet that we're talking about. Like their immune systems are like crazy.
Yeah. I had a question to you.
Yeah.
I heard that if there's a certain amount of people that do catch corona in the league, they'll end up like shutting everything down.
Yeah.
What's the percentage?
I want to say there's not like a set number, but I know Adam Silver, he said if there's like a significant amount, they're gonna like just terminate the whole thing. Because I was reading something today that was dropped. There's like different concerns with like the staff. They're worried, because it goes back to what you said, like their systems aren't as strong and aren't as efficient. So they're worried about their safety. And it's like if they get certain cases around there, then now they're going to be more susceptible to getting cases. So I think it's just if there's an overwhelming, to me, I feel like if 1/3 of the
that's a lot. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
1/3 is 33%. Oh no, it can't be anything more than 10%. If it's 10%, all right, let's wrap this up.
I mean, it's.
But I will say though, the EPL has done a good job. They don't have any bubble thing. People are all. I mean, then it's like they've done pretty good with like containing it.
Yeah.
But what they do is that they constantly test though. They're not like they test like at the beginning of the season and like all right. Like they test like every 3 days or something.
The NBA is testing a lot too.
But that's what I'm saying. So they have to keep it up because I believe like they're making sure the players stay in those like hotels, stay in like where their facilities, and that's all. But you can't stop the water boy. You can't stop the towel guy. Like they're gonna go out and all that. I mean, Stephen, they brought up a good point today. He said, "Look, these niggas gonna be horny." You tell me they can't bring nobody? Hey, niggas are gonna violate that. And hey, he makes a good point. Niggas are going to be horny. In Orlando with all those women looking like how they look.
LeBron has a wife. Come on
now. LeBron, bro, you think LeBron hasn't been smacking down sluts for 17 years? Beyonce, Rihanna, sluts for 17 years behind closed doors? Come on, man.
Hey, don't get in trouble.
Well, who's gonna come for me? Adam Silver? I was gonna come for the Cream podcast.
Hey.
Wait, they don't even like Jay-Z. She did a whole album about Jay-Z cheating.
You can't do me, bro. Hasn't clubbed.
Bro, come on, man.
Hey, you guys are.
Okay, bro. Let's be honest.
You guys are on your own.
Hold on. Let's call a spade a spade. If you are married and Beyonce comes up to you wanting to smash, what are you doing?
He has children.
I didn't ask you that. I'm asking what are you doing?
Bro, if they watch this, you're gonna tear up.
I'm asking you though.
Hey man, I mean that's me and that's LeBron.
Okay, but I'm asking you. I don't know what that means. I don't know. What are you doing, Chuks?
It was a faithful man.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'll do whatever Bron did. Bro, whenever Bron dunks, man, Beyonce is clapping. It's clapping like his own child.
V?
Just dunks.
Clapping like Hazard running.
Can't tell me Bron's giving her
But I've seen
lemonade before. I think Bron's giving her some small lemonade.
In Rihanna's wearing the jersey he wore last game.
Come on, man.
Okay, so then what about what's the other? Is it Rihanna? What about her?
I mean, I don't.
She's even a bigger fanboy. She's over
Yeah,
here
she is.
doing all this bowing
She
and.
be wearing all his jerseys.
Joel Embiid's gonna get in there though.
No.
Hopefully.
Huh?
Anyways.
He's not a winner.
Anyways, is Joel Embiid sick? You know his fragile ass. Is he sick?
I don't
I
know,
won't be
man.
surprised.
I won't be surprised. Yeah,
Why
nigga's a
did
fragile
he
man.
in Florida though? Isn't that like the highest state?
Well, we didn't know that, but
Yeah.
before they announced it.
That's the problem with the US and every other country. Like in the UK, cases are going down. In Spain, cases are.
It's because people are stupid, man.
You do
Nobody's-
understand, like, we live in a, they'll just say it's a free country here. It's a free country. I can do whatever I want. And that's just, and it's different than just the laws. It's the mentality with everybody. And Florida's the worst. I don't know if you guys saw.
Like, the Nuggets, right? There were like 3 players they tested positive.
Yeah.
Man,
And the
bro,
Pelicans
I feel
too.
like the league is doing this so James Harden won't get it.
Shut up.
No, for real.
James Harden what?
James
He
Harden
wasn't gonna get it even
Bro,
if.
who's going to check James Harden now for the Lakers?
Huh?
Who's going to
You
check?
talking about the
That's
Lakers?
ask him.
That's him.
That's
That's
his
team.
He's a Lakers fan.
The thing is,
Who is going
the
to check
moment
James
James
Harden?
Harden gets corona, you be saying the same
Bro,
thing.
it's always get corona. Have you seen him?
He's
but
actually
bro,
been slimming down. He
Yeah,
may actually have it.
Yeah, he
Or
might.
something
bro,
worse.
The guy he went to the desert. Man. You know when someone goes to the desert,
I don't know.
they drink snake's blood.
Mm.
And once they do
Like
that,
if they're doing the Creed
bro,
too.
who's going to get James Harden?
He's gonna do
Who's
all
gonna
that to
guard
just
LeBron?
fall in the second round.
Who's going to get James Harden for the Lakers?
He can't guard himself.
No, who's going to get James and Ross?
No one's worried.
Is he JR?
No one's. We still have Danny Green. What do you mean?
Danny
Oh
Green.
wait,
yeah.
whoa.
Bro, like you don't have the same points we have sitting here.
All of us combined.
Come
Who
back
said
here
that?
and
Who
have the
said
same
that?
points.
Who's guarding LeBron?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Who's guarding AD?
50 points,
Anyways,
40 points, Ross, 90.
LeBron 80.
How many shots?
Bro, that we still
On
have
80.
that-
1,000.
How many?
80 shots.
Tyson Chandler, isn't it? I don't know if you guys saw there was a congressional meeting that there was in Florida. Basically, like all the citizens of Palm Springs, Florida, they came to it, and they were saying some of the most asinine things I've ever said. They're like, the mask is the devil's work. God wants us to breathe
Yeah,
in the
that,
real air.
Like, need God's air.
So I want you to understand that's where this is. Well, it's happening in Orlando. So I'm hoping Orlando is a bit better than these
Bro,
other
I don't
places.
know how
But
they're going to continue, man.
Yeah, I mean-
feel like everyone will end up getting
the question I was gonna ask you was, would you guys play if you guys were NBA players?
Man, look, here's my thing. I'm gonna just go up. I'm gonna go out and say it. From the jump, I said that. You can ask KC. KC's my witness. I said they should terminate the season because the second wave of COVID is gonna, like I said, there's not any testing or whatever. Not testing, but there's not any. Fuck it, I gotta say it. Vaccines.
Vaccine, yeah.
I really don't like what they're doing with that. But that's another story. But there's not enough of those out. But if I was an NBA player, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm not gonna lie.
And have an asterisk by your shit.
Nah, it's not gonna ask you.
Bro, it's gonna be an asterisk
So,
regardless. It is.
Unless a big player isn't playing, it's not asterisk.
It's
Yeah.
it's gonna
There's a big-
it's gonna be an
there's a very high
asterisk
chance a big
because
player's
somebody
not
can
gonna
get it if they get it in there.
But that's the only way it's an asterisk. It's not
But
asterisk.
even still, like if you're missing half of your team,
Who's half?
like the Nets already lost 3 players.
Who?
I mean, they would.
They're not. They weren't doing
Yeah,
anything.
But
Yeah.
let's say everyone was healthy and
Okay.
then they just lost 3 players.
But that's what I'm saying. Under the impression that they do lose people.
But we do. But even with Kyrie, those guys sucked.
No, I'm saying let's say
Nah,
KD
bro,
say he's
don't-
coming back.
But you're
They still
talking about
have
the
Kyrie.
Nets right now. Kyrie.
Yeah, I don't know why you brought up the team
Yeah.
that we weren't
Kyrie's
thinking
like,
about.
okay,
Okay, but
PG.
bottom line.
Huh?
if a team-
Wait. I'm actually ignore that. Yeah, continue.
Bottom line, if a
Wait,
team loses
wait.
3,
Wait, ignore it. We're not
Kyrie's-
listening. We're not listening to you. We're not listening. Melvin, continue. Melvin,
No, I
continue.
I don't know what you drink.
Melvin,
I didn't-
continue. We're not
Kyrie's
listening to
something-
you.
Bottom line, let's say the Clippers
Or
lose.
wait, no, you use the Nuggets because they got
Okay,
yeah.
but not really, because they're not going
The
to the
Nu-
finals.
But the Nuggets are you
They're
don't.
not
I mean,
going to the finals.
you don't know what they can.
Melvin
The,
called
the,
the Nets here. No one is saying anything about that.
I mean,
Bro, we're ignoring
You know what I'm
it.
saying? At least
I'll
use
say they're
if you're gonna use the Nets, you can use the Nuggets.
Okay, let me go to the.
And don't throw my
Clippers
team in
then.
there.
Let me go
You
to
want
the
to use the Clippers? So
Let's say
bad. Go ahead.
they lose Lou, Montrez, and name somebody else.
No.
Yeah, then that's an asterisk. Yes.
Yeah.
But we think they can
those
win.
are two that are not their best players.
But we think they can win. We're talking about teams like the reason
but
why.
that's my whole point. If you lose like two focal players, not two of your best players, but two like very important players, and then
but only certain teams can. We're only talking about that if certain teams.
But
lose that.
it's gonna be
And
only
if the Bucks lose
it's gonna
people,
affect
if the Bucks lose people, if the Celtics lose people, if the Lakers lose people, if the Rockets lose people, if the Lakers lose people, if the Clippers. Other than that, I don't want to hear anything else.
Look, I think like this. You can because the cases are gonna most likely occur in the first couple of rounds because once people lose, they're getting sent back home. So it's gonna
Like who? Like who?
just some of the losers, man. Like for example,
you already.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't be surprised if the Rockets are seeing at home after the first round.
hey, that'll be tough. Bro.
Clippers.
Well, I would say the
Look,
Mavericks, the Mavericks,
Kawhi
and Utah will be sitting at home.
Health prone. They can't handle.
Hey, bro,
Okay,
you're not well, bro.
The only reason Kawhi has an asterisk because of last season is because.
Bro, that's not.
No,
I want to hear no asterisk. I want to hear no asterisk, bro. I don't want to hear.
I didn't interrupt you, Steven. I didn't interrupt you.
I don't want to hear.
Steven, I didn't interrupt you.
No, go ahead. You got it.
The only reason Kawhi has an asterisk is because the people that were injured were on the finals team, not I don't know, the Blazers or a team that they were going to beat regardless. If the Warriors, even the Warriors only had KD out and Klay played, they're losing. Even if it's 6 or 7, they're losing. They lost KD and Klay. So that's the only reason that's an asterisk. If fucking Tyler Hero gets COVID, oh, it's an asterisk. No, fuck out of here. They weren't gonna win anyway.
So when Cleveland, when they didn't have Kyrie or
yes, it's an asterisk.
Bro, my thing is
we just don't talk about it. It is an asterisk.
bro,
yes.
but, okay, how are you gonna put an asterisk on the whole thing when Kawhi literally went through Philly,
No, it was impressive.
Milwaukee?
The thing is, two things can be true.
Bro,
Nobody's denying that. Nobody's denying what he did.
On the finals.
We're talking about
Not
asterisk on the
whole
finals.
Because
But even still, like he kind of got carried throughout the season.
my friend, shut up your mouth.
I mean, games he
Like,
missed.
it doesn't matter, bro. What like? It's a
I
regular
will
season
say,
we're talking about, bro.
I won't respect Kawhi if you rest any of these games. Like,
It's going to,
like 8 games, you can't play 8 games.
it's going to
I mean,
like,
we
it's
okay,
like 2
bro.
games.
If we don't,
Kawhi's playing with
look,
the
we
Nets,
don't.
That's the title of the podcast. Kawhi's playing with the mask.
Bro. Y'all are sick. Like, I don't understand, bro. My thing is this: the man hasn't said anything. But
He never does.
Just wait. Just wait.
What is he gonna say? That's gonna
He's not
change our
gonna.
mind.
He's gonna play. He's gonna ball.
No, he's definitely gonna ball. I like Kawhi.
All right.
He has an asterisk. Look, and the thing is, him having an asterisk isn't his fault. He needed help last year.
What?
Bro, let's be honest, bro. Like,
Okay,
if he had a player that was better than Kyle Lowry, maybe they would have won.
My thing, look, bro. They're going against Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but
I'm not even counting
Klay
KD. I'm not even counting
He also
KD.
thinks
Just
that was the
Stephen
number
Clay.
one seed,
Just Stephen Clay.
Stephen Clay.
Not really. They're going to
They,
be Stephen Curry.
yeah.
No, they weren't.
They
They
would.
would've won 7.
Bro,
Yes, they would.
Wait,
They would've won.
Wait, Clay was out like 2 games, and they lost both of those games. That, bro, even if they split it, that's at least
I
like
don't know
7.
what happened.
Bro.
They would've won
That's
7.
even if they
it's-
split it. Not even that they win both. Even if they split it, it's going to 7.
Okay, and the game 7 would have been at the Raptors' home.
Who cares?
Shit, I don't know. But all I'm saying is this.
But the
No, they
Raptors were
weren't,
number
bro.
one seed
Huh?
for Kawhi.
Every
Bro.
game that Clay was playing, he was working.
We're talking about winners, bro. Can we talk
They were number 1 seed before he came there.
in the regular season?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what happened when they played LeBron?
Is there consolation
What-
prize for
what-
regular
saying,
season?
like-
What happened? What happened? No, what happened?
I mean, they folded because they had DeRozan.
They no.
They had DeRozan.
What was the record? Like
had
what?
DeRozan.
No.
They
What?
swept us.
It
They had
was
DeRozan.
we swept them.
They had DeRozan.
They had home court
DeRozan
advantage.
brings you
I want you to
down.
understand. They
What
started
he's
to.
doing in San Antonio.
I want you to
Your
understand.
own team.
They played the first
bro.
2 games in Toronto and left that series down 0-2.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Bro, in vacuum.
Imagine.
But he's not good though. That's my whole point.
Who? You talking about DeRozan?
Yeah.
Wait, but why
Yeah,
why
but
is his
he's
name in the
trash now.
conversation?
Hmm?
Why is his name in the conversation? Like,
Because it's
No, I'm
Melvin.
saying like he brought the Raptors down. That's my whole point in the playoffs.
DeRozan was a star
The
in
regular
Toronto.
season.
But he yes, but he was a
playoffs.
He was a star.
Yes, okay,
Star.
Just
star.
Here's my
just
thing.
like James Harden.
The reason why I'm not giving Kawhi,
Wait. He's just like what?
James Harden in the playoffs.
How?
Folding.
Bro, how does you guys need to kill this narrative, bro? How does
Did
wait,
James
hold
Harden
on.
not fold in the playoffs?
Yes, he does. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to that, and we can answer James Harden. The reason why Kawhi Leonard does not have an asterisk because we saw what DeRozan lacked. He brought the first over, and I know it might have been against an injury-plagued Warriors team, but the fact still remains that that's the first championship in Toronto ever. We saw years of Toronto choking.
Nobody's denying that.
I'm not denying it.
It's not about it's diminishing in it.
Yes, because Clay wasn't there.
Bro, Clay played a good amount of minutes, and yes, he was.
And what happened when he went out?
Bro, they were like down by 5. It's still anybody's game.
I want you to understand when Clay's out. Literally, the at that point, it's just like, all right, just make sure Steph doesn't score.
Is Steph Curry not there?
That's all.
Steph Curry wasn't there like damn near the whole season.
Steph is 6'3". He's this big.
He's a 2-time MVP. I don't want to hear that.
Regular season MVP. This is the finals.
The game that KD played, Kawhi was shaking.
He had 11, bro. He
had 11 and 10 minutes.
He was not
He had 11
shaking.
and 10 minutes.
Okay.
He had 11 and 10 minutes.
You want a cookie?
He was giving them cookies.
Bro, he had 3 shots.
Yes, and they all went in. Actually, he had 4 shots.
Wait.
He had 4 shots and they all went in.
Bro,
none were missed.
First things first, let's dissect this. KD is a natural bucket.
Oh, yeah.
And anybody will get it.
There's nothing Kawhi can do about it.
No. No. Like, wait.
Bro,
first of all, Kawhi's the only defender who
we're
can
not doing
contain
this.
anybody to leave.
Steven, finish
Nah, because you got every time I get on here, you got thing 1 says something, and then you got thing 2 agreeing. And
He 100% in the whole finals against Kawhi.
bro, yeah.
Alright,
cut
man.
the camera, man.
Move on. Back to James Harden. James Harden does not playoff player.
No, he's not.
What? Okay. Here. Okay.
Bro, is the supporting cast?
Hold on. I'm gonna bring these two things together. No, actually, let's finish James Harden. Then I'll bring that back together. James Harden, unfortunately, he has underachieved. If James Harden's career goes exactly how it's been going so far, he will have a disappointing career.
No doubt.
What's the difference between disappointing? What's gonna be the difference between him and Charles Barkley?
Oh, okay, in that way, yeah.
Exactly.
But, I mean, Barkley's
Bro,
still
I'm saying that, bro,
legend.
like, Barkley had Jordan, bro.
Yeah, but he
Bro,
only
James
got
had the
Barkley went to the finals twice, right?
He went once.
He only went once.
In '93, yeah.
So that's not disappointing?
They went to the Rockets and thought he could.
He could like a bandwagon in
The
there.
bandwagon is to one. He didn't make it.
So but that's my point. But that's what's gonna be different between him and Charles Barkley.
But look at James Harden.
I'm looking at him.
Yeah, there's games
This guy is
had
6'5".
0 points, like in what?
James
how many
Harden.
quarters?
Not
saying how many.
not 0 points, not 0 points, but 0 field goals made.
Yeah, in a quarter.
Before the fourth quarter against the Jazz, and somehow
Bro,
but
how many points did he end up with?
yeah, for free throws, and they.
It's still point. It's still point.
Yeah, but James
Bro,
Harden
imagine someone not having any.
We're talking about James
but he's
Harden,
still scoring. He's still getting assists.
That's not effective.
No,
and the only reason they won that game is because the Jazz, whenever they play the Rockets, just forget how to play basketball.
Nah,
And-
bro.
and the reason why
I
I'm
remember the
arguing-
game you're talking about.
We all do.
Yeah.
James Harden didn't forget. I know that.
Bro, he still had a good game.
That.
But we've seen them better. That's all.
But my point
Okay.
is, what's gonna be different between him and Charles Barkley? And you haven't answered me that.
I mean, bro, his career isn't over. He's going to.
But I'm saying if it goes this way, like if it's exactly how it's been going,
Look,
huh?
Kawhi is still there. See, things that look. Here's the thing. Kawhi is the.
Oh my god.
You like I said, I'm a ingrain this in y'all's head so y'all can understand this.
we know this.
No,
We know
because-
this.
he said that he's the next Jordan or whatever.
Yes, he is, and you need to get that through your brain. Look, my thing is this. Yes, Charles Barkley, just like you said, he had Jordan. James Harden has Kawhi. Good luck.
Yes,
Bro,
KD.
trust me, bro.
Okay, what?
He has Braun too.
Bro, trust
All
me.
right, yeah.
Bro.
Hey, this is,
I don't know when Kawhi came into the talk of being one of the greats.
bro.
Like,
He
bro,
wait, hold on.
but he's not one of the greats.
You do realize that he has one less ring than LeBron James. You do realize that he has
Bro,
the same amount of rings as Kevin Durant.
Has he been to?
That's exact
Bro, he
efficient.
hasn't averaged more than 25
Efficient.
points in his career, has he?
Wait. He averaged
Not yet.
20. He averaged 28,
Yeah.
10
Bro,
last year
has
in the
he averaged
finals.
30?
No,
No, 29 and 10
Bro,
last year.
don't be deceived, though.
29 and 10 last year in the finals.
Please grab that guy.
Wait, hold on. 29 and 10.
Bro, without Fred.
Wait. 29 and
OVO was the player that won that
read my list.
championship.
29 and 10.
But I'm just saying, dude.
29 and 10.
Bro, that OVU.
The OVO.
30 and 10.
Bro, that
Bro,
OVU.
should I pull it up? He had bro. He had the wait. Hold on. This guy had the greatest playoff run in history. In modern day
history.
era.
Wait, what is modern day? Hold on.
In modern day era.
Hold on,
Bro, trust me, bro. LeBron's
In modern day era.
just playoffs, even without championship.
In modern day.
Wait.
No, I said he had the greatest playoff run.
Wait.
Totality.
Wait, Steven.
Bro, look at the.
Wait.
No, it's not.
Steven.
It's about bro. Is it about the? Is it about the
What do you mean
destination
by
or
the
the
modern
journey?
era?
Bro, I'm talking about in our lifetime.
How many big Champions League be on his way there?
I was.
Hey, I'm gonna get back to you. How many champions did LeBron? Wait, how many winners did LeBron go through?
I'm not a Bron fan though.
That is true.
I'm not a Bron fan.
Okay, wait. So I'll go with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was playing with let's understand that he was playing with a team that already won the championship without him. Okay. They were already without him. They were already going to be enshrined in history without him. But bro, what did he do with OKC? I mean, look, hold on. No, wait. I'm gonna bring up a good point. LeBron had to go to another team to win a chip
Twice.
Kawhi had to go to.
Wait, hold on. Kevin Durant had to go to another team. Kawhi got traded, bruh. He got listen. He got traded to Canada. Greg Popovich said, "Oh, you don't want to play in San Antonio? Then get out of this country."
He went to a number 1 seed.
Bro, he went to Canada. He had to get a He had to get a passport to go play basketball, bro. You understand that?
Hold on.
Drake won them.
Bro, imagine having to leave the U.S., bro.
Imagine being carried by a nigga called
Van
Pascal.
Fleet and Pascal.
Wait, how did he carry him if he was?
Hold on.
Everybody brought something.
Oh my god, bro, we're not doing this. We're not.
Wait. So in Philly, he was getting carried.
Steven, we're not doing this.
He doing
7 games
in Philly. He averaged 38, bro. What are you talking about?
Bro, how many times did he take the last game?
Okay, he took 36, but
Westbrook could do the same thing.
And he'll have 21 points. He'll have 21 points on 9 of 40 shooting.
Wait,
my thing is this: you cannot say Russell Westbrook and James Harden in the same sentence because they have not got outside of the Western Conference Finals.
Chuks.
You can't win.
When did you know?
When? It never left.
Bro, the West is the finals.
Huh?
Let's go see.
And did what?
I mean,
bro, he won game 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, won game 1. Bro, the Spurs carried Kawhi to his first.
Oh,
here we go.
Hold on.
The average just was 16 points.
Bro,
can we be done with this? Can we be?
Wait. Do you understand what he did to LeBron?
All right, bro. That's okay.
Wait, should I read it again?
Remember the finals he folded?
Hold on.
Huh?
Remember the finals he folded?
Because he missed a free throw?
Hold on. Can we not do this for Kawhi every podcast?
Wait, LeBron James was getting...
We're moving on. The only
JJ Barea, that's all I gotta say.
The only question I'll ask you, which one was a better playoff run? Kawhi's last year? Which one was a better playoff run? Kawhi's last year or Dirk's in 2011?
Kawhi's last year? What the
No, Dirk's 2011. Dirk's 2011. Dirk's 2011 definitely.
Wait, hold on. If
Dirk beat Kobe,
if Kawhi, look,
wait, he beat OKC, and then who'd he beat?
Healthy big 3.
I get that. I understand that. But let's not act like Dirk did not have pieces.
He beat LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and
let's not act like Dirk Nowitzki did not have. Wait. Well, listen.
He held
LeBron to 0 points.
Kawhi was playing through a knee injury. What are you talking about, bro?
Kawhi would sneeze and be like, "You."
A knee injury, bro. What?
Bro, Kawhi naps me.
Wait. First of all, hold on. Let's not act like Dirk Nowitzki did not have.
Hold on,
Jason Terry.
Hold on. Dirk held LeBron to 0 points in the fourth quarter.
Bro, shut up. What? I'm not finna entertain that, bro. I'm not finna entertain that.
Playoff run. That's the best
playoff run.
Let's look at the numbers. Y'all want to look at the numbers?
We're not looking at numbers. We're talking about who he has to go through.
Y'all not serious.
Five-time champion.
They beat Kobe. He didn't beat Kobe. He was a guard of Kobe. Huh?
Who was on that team?
On the Mavericks team? On the Mavericks team?
I was embarrassed.
On the Mavericks team?
He's a Lakers fan.
I was
coming from him.
That's your fault.
You know that's how good he was.
Bro, you're acting like he went and dropped 40 every night.
He was very
balling.
Bro,
was Kawhi dropping 40 every game?
Basically. Like pretty much.
All right, that's enough of that. But the last thing I'll bring up with NBA, other than, well, first of all, how do you guys feel about JR? Just real quick. all right,
man, look,
it's just-
he deserves another chance.
It happened.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I feel about that.
It's not
Is it Jamal
Like,
Adams?
I-
Is that
I-
who sounded?
Oh yeah. No,
How you feel about that?
He's not.
I really like. I like the kid.
Jamal Adams that
yeah.
signed with the Blazers because Trevor's not playing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he is.
Nah. Yeah, so like he came from like a school called like Saint Bonaventure, like that dude, bro.
You know Steven gonna drop them facts.
Hey man, look,
You know
that guy, he's nice, bro. I remember like there was one year like they got into the March Madness, bro, and like it was a game before like the plan to get into that, bro, and like just seeing I mean he had a little stint in Atlanta, but nah, he's a solid piece, bro.
They only put him when they flogged the Blazers.
The last point I'm fucking dead. The last point I'll bring up is Dame was announced as the NBA cover artist of 2K21. First of all, I don't play 2K anymore, like some people here.
He deserves it.
Yeah,
a conversation did come up in one of my group
More than
chats
hard.
was my friend was basically saying, "What has Dame done in his career?" And I said, why has AD been on the cover twice and you didn't say that? We're bringing up Dame. My question is, who's had a better career so far?
that's tough.
Oh, come on.
No, because we have to be. Let's be honest.
Let me be honest with you. Dame, honestly, if you want to critique James Harden, you have to critique Dame the same way.
He's been to
How?
West Conference Finals.
How?
With less.
No.
With less.
With less.
How?
How?
Yes, with less.
With less.
Yes, with
With
less.
less.
Bro, what,
Yes, with
okay,
less.
so you're telling me that Dame didn't fold as bad.
He did
What-
fold.
what-
But
he
nobody's
folded-
acknowledging that. But
Bro,
he's
he
he's
got
done
swept
more
by
or
the
less.
Pelicans last playoffs.
Wait,
Not last. That was like 5 years ago.
Not 5 years
It was
ago.
like
Wait.
That was like 3 years ago.
wait, wait.
Okay,
it's last-
He got swept by Rondo.
Wait, hold on. Last
He got
year.
swept by
He was getting
Rondo.
double
No, it
teamed.
wasn't even
He
strong
was getting
there.
double teamed. He
Wait,
was
wait,
getting
wait.
double
Bro,
teamed.
they still have
And on top of
Nurkic.
that-
They still have.
That's not his fault. So
they still have-
you're not
they still
blaming
have
him.
3J McCollum.
He was getting double teamed the whole series.
Bro, last year this guy had
No, he doesn't. No,
James Harden gets double teamed.
No,
from
not in the
Sugarland.
playoffs. Not in the
Nah,
playoffs.
bro.
By the Pelicans.
James Harden gets double
I mean, it
teamed
happens.
straight from Sugarland.
but I'll
Bro,
say
they hold him
in
down
that
from
series-
Sugarland.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking, so I don't even know.
Nah, but wait. They hold James Harden from Sugarland.
Bro, okay,
Bro, that as he pulled out his apartment, he see double. They are looking at him.
It's because
like,
James Harden wants to step back and shoot every shot.
Bro, so does Dame, bro.
No, he doesn't.
Bro, Dame plays as much ISO as James. Bro, all of us watched playoffs last year.
Yes.
Bro, when
He's a
when
more,
you have a skill,
but at
guy,
least
he plays better
but
with the
also
ISOs.
with his ISO, he's better off the ball. He's a really good.
Yeah,
he gets a lot of catch and shoot shots.
But how many possessions are you going to run?
At least
for
he's
him?
at least does a
I
better
want to
James
ask you this: who's more efficient?
Who's more efficient?
Out of Dame and Harden?
I mean, you have to give me the number. Don't you know the numbers? What are the numbers?
I mean, look, hey, I'm gonna
Bro,
say,
James, the
last
volume-
point, last point
I'm
real
gonna say
quick.
off the top of my head,
Last point
Dame.
real quick.
Yeah, I'll say
Yeah,
Dame.
probably efficiency has he won him any?
Okay, so my thing is this: if
Last
efficiency
point.
is about making or missing, James Harden has played with all these players in his career. Kevin Durant,
That's not fair.
Russell
It's
Westbrook.
not fair. It's not fair. It's not
Serge
fair to put
Ibaka.
KD in there.
No, you have to.
It's not. He
Chris
wasn't
Paul.
even starting.
Russell Westbrook.
So you're gonna blame him. You're gonna
on, bro.
blame.
I'm not blaming
Wait.
him.
Hold
I'm
on.
not
You're,
blaming
And
you're-
I'm gonna even
hold on,
throw
hold on,
Eric
hold on,
Gordon.
Steven, you're gonna blame James Harden of effectiveness on OKC because he was coming off. the
Wait.
bench?
I'm
That's
gonna
not
I'm gonna
fair.
blame James Harden because he didn't show up in that Miami series.
Oh, because he's a 6-man. I'm.
He was, bro, he's
a
yes.
non-starter.
He's six
Bro,
man.
So now we're blaming
Bro,
the
he didn't even
bench.
start.
Wait. So now we're blaming the
He's
bench.
pivotal. Wait.
He wasn't performing.
He
to
was
the
playing
standards
with
that
those
he was already
exactly.
performing.
Now we're blaming the bench.
But you're
Bro,
acting like he was
you're
not playing. No,
looking
come
at
on,
the-
bro.
He wasn't.
Bro, the Blazers got swept 3 playoff series in a row.
But who does he have on his team though?
The best player he's had is CJ. And no,
CJ
CJ McCollum is like that, but bro, we're talking about Kevin Durant.
Hold on.
CJ McCollum.
Marcus.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Pause.
bro,
Pause.
Marcus
Pause.
Aldridge.
Hold on. Pause.
Bro, he had him now.
Pause. Let's not deviate away from this.
Bro,
Like,
yeah,
hold on.
I got Serge Ibaka here. And you're going,
Wait.
Bro,
Hold on.
you said that.
Yes,
you had
in
that
OKC,
Ibaka.
yes.
Hold
So
on.
I mean that
Shoot.
Okay, that's
Yeah, okay, I guess, but I'm
bro.
thinking about San Antonio, but yeah.
Chooks, let's pause. Let's not deviate too much from the topic. If we're being honest,
actually.
overall, if we're being honest, James Harden has had a better career than Dame. We're not in the playoffs. It's debatable.
It's not.
It is
bro.
debatable.
Bro,
It's debatable.
not
It's
debatable.
debatable.
No, it's not.
It's
Bro, these
debatable.
guys- bro, these
Hold
guys-
on. I saw Joe screaming.
I'm
Kilo G.
I'm very sorry.
Stop
because-
acting like troops.
Bro, I'm very sorry. Damian Lillard sent OKC home and went 7 games with the Nuggets only to get swept.
By the Warriors, yes.
Swept.
By the team that y'all couldn't beat without
Bro,
KD.
but swept, bro.
By the team that y'all couldn't beat. Okay, y'all.
Bro, went 2-2 with KD.
Okay, but when KD
had your number.
Hold on. But with KD it was 2-0.
Bro, because
But without KD it was 2-0.
Chris Paul's hamstring.
They had your number.
No, Chris Paul was healthy.
Bro, that one is fair, but I'm saying this guy got swept.
Okay, but you.
And they were leading every game.
But yeah,
into
choked.
the first
Without
half.
KD, you had no reason to lose.
You were in the playoffs, now sit down. Bro, you were leading every
We're winning
game.
the league this year.
Yeah, when it was.
You guys are never winning. James
Please,
Harden's not winning.
down, bro.
At least my team's gonna win the next
Bro, the
5
Blazers were winning every game in the first half by double digits.
The
And
Wa-
couldn't see out one.
The Warriors are
one
our
game.
second half team, though. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows
Bro,
that.
this- Are we even
They
sure
are.
you guys can play?
I
Wait,
will
what?
say though, Chuks, that was the best series the Warriors have ever played in a while.
It's not the best series, bro.
Drake.
Because Dame choked.
Oh no,
Bro,
Drake.
Hey,
Hold
Dame's
on.
ribs, though. Dame's ribs.
Hold on.
Bro, remember game 3
Shoot.
when Iguodala stole the ball from him? If that was James Harden,
Chuks.
nobody would hear what he did.
Chuks. Draymond was having career numbers in that. Like that was probably his best series he's ever
But
played.
imagine Draymond having someone that averages the triples. He's having a triple single right now. Had career numbers.
But that's
He
what I'm
was-
saying. Like they were just
bro,
high.
James Harden,
They were
bro,
just high.
Bro, Draymond had to put his hand in
Russell-
James Harden's eyes just so would lose the series. It takes street to forget.
Nah.
Wait,
James Harden played with a red eye the whole series.
Damian played with a broken ribs,
Which
bro.
ribs?
He played with broken ribs. No, go check it.
He did have
played with broken
Bro, I can't
ribs.
trust you anymore, man. I used to think
No.
you had sense. Bro.
I do have sense.
Some of the things
It's
you're saying
you.
right now.
Look, hold on. No. Don't
Some of the
worry.
things you're saying right now.
When this video drops, I'm gonna clip this out and I'm gonna show you
Bro,
what I'm talking about.
that's
No, don't
fine,
worry.
bro.
Don't worry.
I thought you had credibility.
Hey,
But
go
right now-
go
right
ask
now,
about me.
you're not
Go ask
sounding
about me.
credible.
Go ask about
Hold
me.
on. So let's get back to topic because I will agree overall. James Harden's had a better career than Dame.
No.
He-
Okay,
yes,
do
he
you guys
has.
agree that
But-
Dame too chokes?
Yes,
Worse
he's
than
choked,
James
but we
Harden.
do have.
Not
He
worse,
doesn't
not
choke
worse.
worse. He doesn't
Not
choke
worse.
worse.
Not
Bro,
worse.
last
Shoot,
season-
shoot,
Wait, hold on. Against San Antonio, I saw James Harden just give up. He said, it, look, he made his reservations for the club before the game.
Bro,
This guy, no, this
He
guy was
was-
finito, bro.
No, no.
Average 30 plus. Well, he's not getting
No, Chuks.
Bro, he gave up.
every night.
He gave up, bro.
Bro, he didn't.
Chuks.
I remember watching that series. He gave up. You weren't watching the same
James
series
Harden,
we were watching.
James Harden already
And
knew
it's
how
more-
much he was fit to
Chuks,
spend
it's
at the
more than
strip
just
club.
Exactly.
Bro,
It's
I
how
know
effective
it's
he
not
is.
stars, but
Bro,
but-
this
bro,
guy
you can't-
played. He had his fit already creased and ready to go before the
bro,
game.
bro,
He knew it was
how
over.
How can you not be upset?
Okay.
When Trevor Ariza can't knock down shots, Eric Gordon can't knock down shots. Bro, James Harden is literally carrying the team on his back.
Okay, riddle me this.
Uh-huh.
What has been a nice standout series that James Harden has had? Series, not even a playoff run, just one series. One series.
Just.
Yeah, the one that he scored 0 points until the fourth quarter.
Bro, no. We played them twice.
And even then, y'all should have lost that series.
How?
The Jazz were just that bad. Y'all should have lost that series. You guys did not play good. Like the Rockets did not play good that series at all.
Wait, first of all, that's kind of sad that you have to depend on the Jazz.
Yeah.
No,
That's
he's-
sad
bro,
in
he's-
itself.
bro,
But that wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good one though. But we can go game by game. Whereas Dame has had 2 back-to-back years of having legendary playoffs. Actually, he had 3 against the Rockets. You should know.
Yeah. Who else? No.
Against OKC.
Uh-huh.
Against OKC, and then what did he have?
So is it so because Harden doesn't hit last minute buzzer
but the whole series he was dominant. The whole series last year.
bro, it was just the OKC series.
That's what I'm saying. At least he's had
Bro,
one.
even the one against
At least
Rockets,
he's had
he was
one.
dominant.
Nah, he was.
He was
Bro,
you're isolating one shot
Nah,
and
he-
you're calling it dominant.
Hey.
No, he was.
Yeah,
bad the
it's
whole
not one
series.
shot.
It's not
He
just
was-
one
He was
shot.
bad the whole series.
Ah,
He was
bro.
great.
Nah, bro,
He shot.
bro,
Started the series and finished
And ended it.
I bet. Yeah, you're isolating one
I'm not
shot.
isolating.
One shot.
But Chuks, you agree that we hold James Harden to a higher standard than we do.
Bro,
Dame.
no doubt, but I'm saying for Damian to be cover athlete, you have to give
Wait.
They don't just give anybody cover athletes.
But Dame's not just any cover athlete.
First of all, this guy, he was on a tear this year.
Hey, the thing is, hold on, we have to reverse it because we're all gonna watch it. Look, we all know Chandler Parsons is supposed to guard him. We all know Chandler Parsons guard me. Like not
Bro,
backboard.
that's
Hold
what
on.
I'm saying.
That's not even the best part. That's not even the best part. I want y'all to look at Dwight Howard's face. That's always the best part of this whole thing.
So I was like, hey.
Dwight Howard's face always makes it. Anyways, at least he's had memorable moments in the playoffs, which is my point against.
God.
Which is my point.
Bro, let's go make our own podcast. You guys are stupid.
So now he's credible.
No, bro. See, you're going to sit down and tell me that you're isolating one buzzer.
Okay, what about last year? At least he's had one.
One buzzer beater.
Okay. Even if you disagree, he didn't have a great series against you guys. But what about last year against Russell Westbrook? And there was
bro, that whole series,
Paul
that whole series. The reason why it was legend was just because of during the regular season, already build up.
Okay, and he performed every night. Even the game that they lost. Let's not forget. Like Paul George did like a disrespectful dunk at the end. There was animosity. So he said, "All right, bet that's what we're playing." And so in that game 5, after they did that disrespectful shit in game 4, because they got swept. What was it, game 3? Whatever. It was game 3. He said, "All right." So I want you to understand. After he said, they said, "All right, bet." Beat them game 4, game 5. You guys don't even look. I'm just gonna basically tell you guys to go home. James Harden hasn't had that yet. That's what I'm saying.
He hasn't had what?
He hasn't had anything like that.
So because he's not fighting with one individual player, I'm balling out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like he hasn't had the dominance.
He hasn't had like when you can't think about James Harden in the playoffs and go back to like, dang, he was
like
killing
that.
that.
He did that.
Which
is my point against.
Hold on. Until he hits one buzzer.
Okay, bro, because you gotta think about this. In a season, we're like, man, James Harden be having historic type of games.
We don't see that in the playoffs.
Bro, wasn't it last year? Remember that game against the Warriors where I think it was no Chris Paul, James Harden by himself. Remember like there was the out that KD had that should have been out. Like they were cheating for the Warriors, and James Harden said, "I'm winning this game." And he won that game by himself. He had 2 people on him. He had Clay and
very
Draymond
different
in his face. So
game.
he hasn't had stuff like that ever in the playoffs. And that's my point. And that's my point against Anthony Davis. Has Anthony Davis had a better career than Dame so far?
I mean, he hasn't now.
No. So I like.
I don't know, bro.
I don't have any problem with him being covered.
Yeah. I don't.
Bro, Dame is cold, man.
But that was the topic. That was the topic that came up, and I can't say here and agree that.
Anyone that's saying that doesn't watch basketball, they are like, you only watch buzzer beaters.
Yeah, mad.
Bro, everyone knows that Dame is cold. Like, regardless, Dame is cold. But I'm saying, my problem with Lillard is, after last year's playoffs, niggas need to hold him responsible.
Wait, bro, he was killing this year.
Nah.
Bro, it just was like January now.
But he was hurt.
I mean, yeah, like the whole team, and he was hurt too. But I'm saying, if you are going to hold James Harden to that level, bro, the Manila is also a good bro. He's not a superstar.
He's not James Harden.
Bro, the Manila is a superstar.
He's not James Harden.
How much better?
Expectations wise, because James Harden's already won the MVP.
Yeah.
So I would expect
him
him
to
to
be
be a lot.
a superstar.
If you had to pick somebody to start a team, I'd pick James Harden.
I'm taking Damian Lillard. Don't force that.
I'm picking
I'm picking Damian Lillard. To start a team, I'm picking Damian Lillard.
I'm starting.
I didn't say he's a better player, but I'm picking Damian Lillard.
After what I saw the Pelicans did to Lillard
2 years ago, what has he done since then?
My thing is,
Rondo.
Like
they were double teaming him.
Rondo was killing, bro. Rondo was killing that series.
Rondo killed.
He was getting double teamed.
Why? Bro, James Harden gets double team from Sugarland, bro. I'm saying that, bro, the whole that guy from Sugarland, bro. When he drives out of his home, he's already seen a double team. They're already holding him by his neck like this. So he just small double team.
He wasn't even, but Dame wasn't Dame.
Bro, honestly,
you can't win with small guards.
Do you know who is to blame for
the
the Rockets? For the Rockets not going far, and all of us know the one person to blame is Mike D'Antoni.
He doesn't believe that.
Yeah, no,
it's
absolutely.
Mike D'Antoni,
Yeah,
bro,
he doesn't believe that.
because literally there's a scheme around guarding James Harden. Like
this
guy has 0 points and he's still seeing double team. Make me understand this. 0 points and literally they are double teaming him. Why is it that everybody sees it but Mike D'Antoni can't see it? Oh god.
That's a good point. I don't even want to go too much on that. My point. I want to make sure I wasn't crazy. Why y'all see this thing?
No, everyone says James Harden.
Thing. You like to bring up Kawhi and Eddie, but we like to bring up James Harden at any moment. So I don't even want to talk about this.
Firstly, let's bring up Chu.
Shut up, man.
He's back in training though.
Yeah, that's his own business.
No, but see, everyone knows that Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah, he is.
Trust me, if I was coaching the Rockets, we would have won the championship.
my friend, shut up. You know.
No, Stephen, bro. Anyone that
You
has
said
eyes,
in 2018.
2018, bro, when we missed 27 straight threes, any coach that has common sense, any coach that's probably not Italian, would have known that you don't shoot that amount of. How can you take 27 shots?
Chuks, let me ask you
missed
this.
all of them, and you're still shooting.
Chuks, let me ask you this. Even though this is a quote unquote asterisk season, as you guys are saying, do you think if they underperform, as in they don't get past the second round, he should be gone?
Who, D'Antoni?
Yeah.
Bro, left for me.
He should be gone regardless.
2018, they shouldn't have given me a briefcase. They should have thrown his clothes to the road and said they should have taken him through hobby. He has to go through hobby.
Not even George Bush.
He has to go through hobby, bro. Take him.
How does he be coaching? Come on, guys. You know what they do.
That's why bro, do you ever see my Antonio?
Yeah.
Come on now, yeah, no, I got a point now. Come on, James, come on, Grace. I'm like, is it that you don't understand how to run plays? Literally, a coach is telling you to come on. Because bro, sometimes look at the Rockets on offense. You already know that James is just on the fly, thinking of where he's going. Bro, you can't tell me he's not for a man.
How come James, as a leader, hasn't opened his mouth and said, "I don't like this"?
Bro, how do
Who
you
has?
know?
Who has though?
Huh?
Bro,
Whoever has.
Is he a baby though?
But whoever has.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. First of all, doesn't like to get coached. There's different.
Yeah, bro.
Doesn't like to get coached.
Bro, it's Coach James. Doesn't like to get.
Exactly.
But if you're the centerpiece of a franchise,
Exactly.
you have a lot to say.
Yeah, the GM. He wants every. The thing
So,
is, okay.
Wait, so and my thing is this: if you've been losing for 5 years, however many years,
A lot
James
of
Harden,
years.
No one
James
wants to go to
Harden been
Portland.
losing for years straight for the same reason. It's like running into a wall. You're not gonna get tired of running into the same wall. What are you gonna do?
So
we need to get rid of Mike D'Antoni.
Yes.
I doubt James Harden can be do. I don't know if he's like LeBron. That can just be like, oh.
I think he has.
a coach mid-season,
but when they was first in the East,
and they had a winning record. That guy is
first
something
in
else.
the East.
No, I'm saying I don't know why. Because if I'm James Harden, it's clear what needs to be done. Like it was clear in 2018. I really don't know how we didn't win the Warriors. Like the game, we're winning that game up until we took 27 threes. 27.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
I know.
27 threes.
It's a lot.
And you missed all of. What is sad is they missed all of them. And in the huddle, I remember watching that game. I was watching it in the huddle. You know how like you zoom in and you hear the mic. See, D'Antoni's style is loose. Like the back of his shirt is not even tucked in properly, and he's just there. He's holding the paper. He's holding like the board. He's like, come on now, boys. Bro, look at everybody's clueless. Capella is begging for them to just run a little play so he will get some dunks. Ariza is like, he doesn't want to shoot it. Bro, you can look at Ariza. His hands are pinning him. Literally, the man was like, either we live by the 3 or we
Die by the 3, yeah.
And then you now look at the Rockets.
The Warriors are they're a second half team.
No, bro. Funny enough, the Warriors didn't beat us with threes. It was inside game now. Giving Durant
It was a low scoring game.
Yeah, it was a very low scoring game. Like everybody was shooting bad.
It's still a second half team, bro.
Bro, it's cause there's no. How does Eben say it? It's like Mike D'Antoni, but there's no D.
Oh,
So I don't know how that saying goes.
Man, listen, enough of
Mike
Rockets talk. What are we
D'Antoni.
talking about the Rockets for? There's really nothing else with basketball. We need to talk about, speaking of white people, Cam Newton is finally signed with the Patriots.
Hey man,
That's big.
that's a big sign.
It's a very, very, very big deal. Unfortunately, they're gonna get smacked in the playoffs because
Tom Brady.
No,
By the
that means they have to
Texans.
see him in the finals.
Huh?
That means they have to see him in the finals to get beat by Tom Brady, because Tom Brady's in the
Oh,
NFC
I'm
now.
tripping.
Patrick Mahomes is gonna smack through everybody this season.
Wait.
The Buccaneers.
Not Deshaun.
It's not Deshaun's fault.
No,
wait.
wait.
I want you to understand. Houston has a problem with coaches.
Yeah.
So
See,
here's
here's the
again.
thing.
yeah. Wait. I'm talking about AFC and
They should
NFC.
hang Bill O'Brien's head.
No, Bill O'Brien, like I told you,
both of their
Just
heads.
put them.
Yeah.
You know when you're passing by Minute Maid Arena that you have to go through Houston. You have to pass by there and what's it called, Toyota Center. It would just be a big band of both of their faces right there.
No, here's my
I
thing.
think Houston has a problem.
No, because
No.
and then the Astros,
This guy.
the Astros, their badgers were cheating. We just have a bad like coach problem.
Hey, look.
Apparently,
Tim Kelly needs to tell Bill O'Brien to just shut up and let him coach.
you're talking about something that hasn't happened yet. I'm doing based on the years and years and years that Bill O'Brien has disappointed me.
Yeah, no, he's
We're
just
up
us.
24-0.
He's disappointed us.
Do you know how many points 24 is on the football
really?
field?
Yes, lost that game
I
in 2
understand.
minutes.
Like it's like you have to go down the field at least 3 times
It felt fake,
and get
bro.
a touchdown.
It didn't feel real.
And
Not
by
for
the
real.
end of the half, we were down 28-24. They scored 6 straight touchdowns, and we scored 0 points. They scored 6 straight. Niggas don't even score 6 touchdowns in 3 games.
Look look at how
He scored 6 in.
Travis Kelce look
Man.
like Tarzan out there, man. I don't understand what the bro. Honestly, Houston has a problem.
Yeah, we have problems.
It's not just NASA.
But my
Houston has a problem,
man.
bro. Something about Houston teams holding leads.
Yeah.
When they need to hold the lead, I don't understand it.
Say we just park bus.
Bro,
Can't park the bus.
24-0. And
No,
you lose.
bro,
The sad
I was
part
going
is
to.
that if you had lost the game over a stretch, most people lost the game in two.
In 2 quarters, yeah, that was tough.
That was bad. But Cam Newton being there, I will say, I don't think they're gonna win everything because of him. He's a very dynamic quarterback, and Bill Ryan hasn't had anybody that could do that for him.
Comparing Cam Newton to Steve Nash when he joined the Lakers now. Isn't that guy?
No, he's not. He's 30. He's like 31. He's
Like,
young.
He's so injury prone.
Yeah, he is, but he's never had an O-line.
Yeah, and he's having a lot of time this time.
He's never had an O-line. And there's one thing about the
that
Patriots, they can
defense, too.
protect their
The system?
quarterback. They can protect their quarterback. Even if that means just not
We
even
see the
running
O-cam?
quarterback play.
I'm be excited.
Yeah.
You see the old cam.
It's gonna be interesting to see. I think definitely the Bills are gonna give them problems in their division. Miami, do not sleep on Miami this year. I don't think they're gonna do anything more than 8-8, but they're gonna give a lot of those like bigger teams problems this year.
Do you think Belichick makes them like be more of a throwing quarterback, or?
I mean, we'll see.
I mean,
Bill Belichick will do whatever he needs to do. I mean, you saw with Jimmy Garoppolo, with Jacoby Brissett, he did different schemes for all 3 of those quarterbacks. So Tom Brady in 1 year. So it just depends on where they're gonna do with Cam. I mean, at this point, the sky's the limit with Cam Newton. If he can get his arm back to what it used to be, you're telling me you have to and that's actually very scary to have to go up against Bill Belichick, and you don't know if the quarterback's gonna run, throw, or it's gonna be a trick play, or they're gonna run the ball. If they give Cam Newton weapons, it's gonna be tough to play against them. Because people forget Cam Newton's younger than Russell Wilson. He's very, very young. So it's gonna be fun to see. The AFC is gonna be pretty fun to see. The Jaguars should be very well. No, I'm 1 year too late. I thought Nick Foles was gonna do something. That nigga got hurt first game.
Dude might be what's his name? The
Cashew?
Jags, no, the Jags Minshew.
Yeah. I said Cashew. Minshew. I think a lot of those teams are gonna be. I'm just ready to see what the Chiefs are gonna do this season. Patrick Mahomes was amazing last year.
He's gonna do what he does, but I'm telling y'all, we got some weapons on the offense. We do, bro. We do.
Doesn't matter.
My thing is, Bill Bron just has to decide to just.
Doesn't matter. No,
but listen. We
Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is the best player on the team.
Yes.
It was definitely
Deshaun
No,
Watson's the best player on the team.
Deshaun.
Deshaun Watson's the best player on the team.
I mean,
I like
no.
what you did to him.
What?
Like when you say something stupid, and you get this reaction.
Let's not get asinine.
We got receivers. I know Brandon
No, we
Cooks
don't.
is mid.
Niggas said we have receivers. They said
No, listen, bro.
Brandon Cooks
Y'all don't
Brandon Cooks has been on
y'all don't understand.
4 teams in 5 years.
Bro, but my thing is, if they can, and it's a big if they can stay healthy, we have one of the fastest.
We still need a
Almost
number
like
one. We still need a number one. Let's go get Stephon Diggs. Let's get Stephon Diggs.
And give up what?
I don't care at this
Nigga,
point.
Bill O'Brien will give up the rest of the team for
You'll give up
Stephon.
Deshaun Watson at this point.
No,
Listen,
bro.
how about we give up Bill
I
O'Brien?
don't want to do no more trades with him still there.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause
Yeah,
he's not. Yeah, bro.
trade DeAndre Hopkins for bread. Literally.
For stew.
He just trade the guy
For
bread.
yeast.
It was like,
Yeast. Not even the bread, the yeast.
you know when you normally eat bread now, you want to have tea or hot chocolate. It's like, imagine eating bread with water. You just traded the guy for nothing.
He said.
Oh god.
He said, "Let me take it. And I'll deal with the rest." Of it.
And
I'm not seen that kind of behavior before.
Never.
Especially
Bro.
from a white man. Just
Bro.
give away one of the best players on the team for nothing.
But I will say,
As though the guy slept with his wife. That's the only reason. That's the only logical explanation.
I thought it was a prank at first.
That he slept with his wife.
the NFL is in a great position because they don't have to do anything. They can see how everything pans out with everybody else and then make the decision as to how the playoff goes. Because from what we're hearing, there's no bubble anything. They're just gonna do it pretty much how the EPL's doing. Just
with the fans.
Is that fans?
we don't know that yet.
Right,
I mean,
with
but
the
you know,
fans.
season doesn't start till September.
With the fans.
I mean,
NFL,
it's a
Yeah,
conservative
it
league.
don't.
Them niggas do not care. But the thing is,
This
but the thing is, it
Might as well enjoy some
it also depends on. It's also a double-edged sword because say they're not doing a bubble thing and the NFL says fans are allowed, but like a conservative, stay is like we don't want, a certain amount of people in, places like.
NFL is its own state.
No, it's not. If New York says the Jets cannot have more than 50 people in the arena, they're not gonna have more than 50 people.
I thought they would have like.
They have that
but that's
power,
fine.
though.
No, they what?
They don't.
This is real life, man. What are you talking
You
about?
don't think they have that much power?
In the government?
But
Anyways,
they
what
don't
is this guy talking about?
They don't
But that's gonna be the interesting thing is if they say fans can be there, but like New York, who has been very harsh on like we're not having gatherings more than 35 people at some places. That's gonna be pretty interesting to see. But like all the Florida teams are they're gonna be over capacity. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. A lot of those teams who would have like good home court advantages possibly have that taken away from them, but go to their away games are like very hostile. So that's gonna be interesting to see. The NFL should be fun next year though, because Lamar got smacked last year, so he's gonna be back with a vengeance. Cam's gonna be back with a vengeance. Who else? Oh, Tom Brady's gonna be back with a vengeance. Russell Wilson.
Tom Brady's
man.
gonna be back. I don't know.
I need Russell Wilson to. I want Russell Wilson to win next year, man.
He's old though, bro. He's old.
I need Russell Wilson to win. Aaron Rodgers is gonna be back next season.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh?
No,
Aaron Rodgers went 13-3 last
How many
season.
years we gonna keep saying
It's not his fault. He had no weapons. His running back was his best receiver last year.
It's never his fault.
It's exactly.
So what vengeance is he coming back with?
How about the Cowboys?
That's not my team.
Man, I miss bullying Cowboys fans, man. I need to get a Cowboys fan on the podcast, man. Guys are useless. The thing is their schedule is so easy, but they will somehow go less than 11-5.
And every single
They'll
game
find a way to go
close.
less than 11.
Yeah,
and
every
game is
single game. I'm like,
close.
why?
You know what? I need to show you guys how easy their schedule is. Where are they?
Well, at least now they have a new coach. So
It's because Jerry
we'll see
handpicks
what
it.
happens.
No, Jerry really do be cheating. Let me see. Standings, Cowboys. When I tell you who they're playing, you're gonna be like, really, just that? So they have Steelers first game. No, that's the preseason. Regular season, they start the Rams. Come on now. Falcons. Seahawks are gonna lose. The Browns, the Giants, the Cardinals, the Redskins, the Eagles, the Steelers, the Vikings, the Redskins, the Ravens, the Bengals, the 49ers. How many of those teams do you really think they're gonna lose to? Three.
Oh, yeah. Ideally, they should.
Not even the 49ers, they may fuck around and beat them. Like, they're not even a great team like that. Like, they have easy-ass schedule every year. Easy peasy. Somehow still fold. You tell me you can't go 9-7?
I mean, that Coach Clapp.
Who?
What's his name?
Oh, that's what they call him?
Yeah,
Coach Clark, that's all he does. They can be smiling. They'll be losing 24-0. Yeah. That's pretty much all with everything that's not soccer. Are you happy, man? Are you a vilified man now?
I feel a little better.
All right. Chelsea keeps winning. What else is new? Arsenal's losing. That's new.
Who did you lose to?
Who?
You guys won.
What do you mean?
Bro,
who you
one,
lose to?
one, one, two games
I said you
last
guys
week.
are winning now. That is new.
Oh, we're winning.
Yeah.
I've been winning now.
No,
2 games in a row.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's new.
No, how's it called? Mini two win streak.
Yeah.
Niggas are
Wait, but
beating.
who y'all played?
They beat Sheffield and who you guys beat? Southampton.
Yeah, mini two win streak. Bro, you get ready for Man U. It's not even they even leave Arsenal for now. You see what those boys did
To
today?
Brighton.
We're not worried
To
about
Brighton.
Man
Just
Yeah,
because they beat you guys doesn't mean they're.
No,
good.
but
U. Have you not seen our
I'm just
who did we
saying, dude.
beat?
Oh, but thing is, don't
No, I'm just saying, dude.
don't only.
No, me, I'm not scared for you. I'm scared for him
Hold on, don't only use
because you know what's going to happen.
Anyways, don't only use that game. They barely beat a 10-man Norwich.
No, but I'm just saying, dude. You know what's going to happen.
Look. They're not gonna. I actually doubt they're gonna like. I doubt the score difference is gonna be anything less than 2. That's how bad we're gonna beat them.
For you guys,
Yeah.
you know they're beating you guys 3 times this season.
And all those games we played them. And the last time we played them, they literally cheated.
You know,
they cheated to win that game.
Ziyech and Timor are coming tomorrow.
Oh,
just heard.
wait,
Well,
are they going to play?
No, they're not playing.
just
Are they playing this season though?
No, they
Nah.
can't.
Oh,
But you know they're pushing our guys.
Yeah, because niggas are gonna.
but I'm just saying though, against Man U.
So Kepa is already ready for Fernandes' shot once he sees a Cumin.
Are you sure?
Ziyech shot.
We should have been United should have been playing that game. I'm dead.
Nah, bro, me, I'm just because Melvin is very quiet on like social media.
Mhm.
Seeing
You know, right now there's a bounty for you.
But thing is, Haruna is just strictly banter. That's like he's actually strictly like he doesn't. Like I was very impressed how United played. Oh, Haruna would say, "Oh, you guys are so." I'm like, bro, like
but
it's not every day. Brighton's bad,
Yeah.
terrible.
Nah,
You guys barely beat Norwich.
Brighton sucks, man.
Yeah.
The fact that
That's why it was embarrassing that you guys lost to them.
twice.
For you guys to lose the way you did, and then United beat them the way they
Yeah.
did, it was just like a huge swing.
Like
That shows you how far you guys are. From
But I mean, the thing is, United's on the 3-game win streak.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
It said
then
Bruno
again,
hasn't-
it's literally been the 3 worst form teams in the EPL, but still,
They said Bruno hasn't lost in that United shirt.
he hasn't.
he hasn't lost
They're on a 15-game unbeaten streak right now.
for real.
But
Yeah.
that's Europa. No, they are.
With him being on.
Yeah. No, ever since he's been like, I will say, there's not many players who have played better than Bruno
Mhm.
since January.
The guy's been
since
good.
January, like Bruno's a baller. Like that guy's like he's a hooper. Do you see his goal today? Both
Yeah.
of his goals. Like the first one wasn't that great.
Nah, the second one was nice.
Yeah, that was a volley. It was beautiful. He's definitely a baller. He's definitely something that I always look out for. But when we played Kevin De Bruyne, if we can contain Kevin De Bruyne, I don't think Bruno's gonna be a problem.
All I'm saying is you guys should better win. If not,
I mean, the thing is, United hasn't played anybody in this restart yet.
And they're not going to, other than us.
Like they haven't played anybody yet, so it's not where like you want to compare the teams that we played over the past 5 games.
I mean, you guys have played obviously like better teams.
We beat the 1, 2, and 3 in the EPL.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think we can really be comparing,
Now
like-
see when they come play us after we've just played these tough competitions, and they haven't played
Bro.
anyone.
All I'm saying is you guys like you know what's coming your way.
I know what could happen.
I'm saying.
But I know what will happen.
Okay.
I know what will happen.
I mean, I already know we don't
The thing is-
we don't stand even 1% against City. So I
But-
need to find who I'm going to support
I will
for the
say,
finals.
I really, really wish y'all got United because I think that's the only team you guys could have beat. Like not even saying like we're that not trying to get on you, but like we're gonna demolish you guys if you guys. beat
Nah,
us.
bro.
Shoot,
Nah,
bro.
no for real. Think it out, dude.
I have.
Nah, you guys are not going to demolish us.
Oh, would it be you guys?
No.
No.
Okay.
Truth,
Let me
give me your 2 answers.
let me-
your banter.
let me
your
let me be honest. No, I don't. Have to, I'm not you. I can be very objective.
I want you
I
to
can be
understand.
very objective. You.
I want you to
Loving. Oh no.
Our prediction last week was that we're gonna lose to City. Like our real prediction, we're gonna lose to City.
Bro.
Let me
be very honest, you guys. City for some reason. I don't know. Bro. I think us, well, like the players are just scared of playing them. Not saying that we would have beaten, bro. I can't put my money that would have beaten Man U or Chelsea, but playing you, bro. I rather play Man U and Chelsea over City.
No, that obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like, I play Man U and Chelsea over City.
Even when we get to the final and we play City, I'm still scared.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna act any. I'm not even.
But nah, I don't think you guys would have demolished us. Because you would have done this season already now. When we played you guys, we didn't have this guy. We didn't have Pierre Aubameyang. He was suspended.
We not Pulisic.
You can say that now, but I'm saying we signed Martinelli and we're not down 10 men.
Yeah.
You guys couldn't beat us with 10 men.
I mean, you guys.
Bro, see what Man City did to us with 10 men.
But the difference is you guys scored off of your only 2 shots the whole game. So there was.
I'm saying that you guys gave us 2 shots with 10 men.
I mean, but it's kind of luck.
How is that luck?
Really?
Come on, how is that luck?
Shooting.
Bro, Martinelli dropped
2 for 2.
Kante.
He did.
Let's not forget it.
Pulisic dropped Mendy.
Slipped out.
He slipped.
Mendy
He didn't
slipped
drop
too.
him, he
Mendy slipped.
Yeah.
Nah, that was different.
Nah.
That was
Nah,
different.
Nah, Mendy had to pray. You know, Mendy is a Muslim. He looked at his time and said it was time to pray. He had to lie. He had to lie down. Nah, you guys wouldn't have demolished us.
Nah, we would have.
Demolished. Nah, you guys have demolished us, bro.
For sure,
Bro, this is Wembley.
I think we beat you guys like 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah, like, this time last year.
Nah,
Around
bro. It's
this
not.
time last year, you know what
This
happened?
is different, bro.
Next
Ateta
time different,
ball.
Same thing.
Pepe would have
Same
cut
thing.
from wing.
That would have been your 1 goal.
Kepa.
That would have been your 1 goal.
Yeah, you know Kepa is
You
trash.
see what Pulisic has been doing these 3 games?
Nah, police just roll. Ah, boy. What's so funny is
Is
that,
it Pennsylvania?
like, the NBC calls him the Pennsylvania Messi.
Nah, but
He's
you know, at
actually-
first we were laughing. I can't believe him.
Like,
He's 22.
Bro, the boy is actually
Goldie
balling.
being
The
few
goal he
years.
scored against City, I didn't even expect.
And he should have scored against Leicester.
Bro, that run.
That one was
That
crazy.
run.
Whenever he got Mendy with that last touch, I was like, wow.
And that
And then
finish,
Nah, bro,
shot-
Mendy.
the finish
I was
was
like-
just.
But
I was
you know,
holding my breath the whole time. I was like,
Eh.
you better not miss this.
nah,
Yeah,
but
he was
then I don't know.
But
That
but
goal.
as a neutral, you enjoyed that game, right? The City game.
So you can, yeah, bro, the game. Honestly, I won't lie to you. Everyone says that City played well, but I
Then
mean,
they did. They played well.
Well,
I
bro,
will,
from
and-
like the
and
City
I've
that
seen them
the
play
bro, the
better.
City I know, see the chances
I've
they were
seen them play
missing.
better.
I will say
I've seen them play better.
if Sterling makes that goal or
Yeah.
passes it, the game is over. Like I think we're gonna be being like 4-1.
Nah, but that after that Pulisic's goal, they should have just beaten Mendy. Cause I don't know, I really don't know. I don't know what he was. Maybe he thought the boy can't play or something.
Yeah.
See that run.
De Bruyne is just not fair though.
The Ball's a baller,
Bro,
man.
that's one thing I hate about De Bruyne. Against you guys now, he didn't.
He scored a goal.
No, but I'm saying
He
now
always scores against us.
against you guys, he didn't pull a 10 out of 10. If it's us
Nah,
now,
It was an 8.
Because
if it's us
It was
now,
an 8. It was an 8 out of 10.
that's very
if it's Arsenal now, he'll score
Yeah.
2 goals and 5
I want to
assists.
understand. De Bruyne was like he even tracked back for Pulisic's goal.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, that one was just counter now.
But no,
Yeah.
but like he does the intent, like he does the little things, like
then
like,
Fernandinho. Like,
bro, you know in fast motion, I didn't know what happened.
No, I
but
did.
in
I was
slow
like, he
motion,
touched it.
it looks so like
bro,
kiddish.
that Fernandinho, that just sums up 2020.
That tweet of the they said that's how Fernandinho was looking at VAR. Where it was a hush puppy behind it.
Bro, he knew.
Yeah,
The fact that people were even trying to argue,
That was
like just
bad.
allow it to go in.
That
Bro,
was bad.
that's one thing I've never understood. Like, if you're playing professional sports and you have, like, let's say they're about to score, bro, just leave it.
Like,
Bro, it's
like
better to be down and be with 11 men. And like, you're doing it in the era where there's
But
literally
but
camera everywhere. Like, you can't get away with
the
it.
First instinct though, you're like, no, you don't want the ball to go in.
Nah,
And
bro,
then- and
that
it's
kind
like-
of panic,
It's
man,
not
it's
even like
not
he
good.
just held his hand.
Yeah.
He literally like hit the ball out.
Bro, the guy flicked it like he was about to put on switch, man.
Like he was touching Yash.
I was about to tap currents from Babe, you know? In this era where there's camera,
Yeah.
that's what they hate about City. So I don't know.
I will say, me and Melvin were very okay with us losing that game. However, when the possibility of us winning the game happened, I actually
Nah,
had
you
to
guys,
win.
you
I
guys
wanted
had
to
to,
win.
you guys had to win it, man.
Well, because it was one of those like, I would have been very upset if we lost to City and then City wants to go lose to
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool. That'd be like, all right, like it was just
What
for-
did we lose for?
Like, yeah, what did we lose for?
Because it would have been better if they had won the league.
Yeah.
So
At
the-
the
so-
at
Yeah,
the
it would have
Etihad.
been a better game. Yeah.
and then my
But it's
and
still gonna be a good game though, for price sake.
I mean, Klopp is like
pride
the
and
one
stakes are two
because
different things.
bro,
Yeah,
the only
for sure. But it's still gonna be a good game. I'd rather watch that than watch Arsenal get beat by Brighton.
Brighton. Do we lose Brighton?
Twice.
Can't remember.
But
But you saw what we did to
But
Southampton.
I'm worried for next season.
I won't say it did. I mean, it was two keeper mistakes.
I'm
He
worried
got
for
split
next
off of.
season because I don't know how far we're gonna be from Liverpool, like all the teams.
We don't know yet.
'Cause
I
we
think
saw
he's- I
City
think
just-
I think next season, barring injury, where it's locked in, we're gonna be top 3.
City just lost Sunday.
Sonny hasn't played this season yet. And look at what they've
Yeah,
done
but
so
when
far.
they did have him, like they were doing well.
But I mean, they may lose more.
I don't want to say he's the difference.
They may
maker,
lose
but
more
That's my whole
if
point.
the thing gets upheld. So it depends on it.
Yeah.
It literally, like we don't even know what next season's gonna look like. Like we don't know, because if especially if there's no fans for the majority of next season, these bigger teams are gonna just keep winning. All the big teams have been winning because fans are actually a really really big part of like those lower teams actually like coming in, bringing good games. All those FA Cup games were all away. All the wins were away.
Oh, for real?
Every single win was
Didn't
away.
notice it.
So who knows what happens at Carroll Road if all the Norwich fans are there? Who knows what happens in St. James Park? Actually, do you see the shot that the dude missed in Newcastle? Like open goal, like on the small box, missed it. Like he cleared it, like Yakubu.
It's sad.
Who knows what happens if we
fans.
go to the King Power Stadium? Who
Well,
knows?
Is that what you guys are playing next?
We play Leicester. No, like what happens if we play Leicester with their fans?
Because I think after Norwich, you have Leicester, Spurs, and Liverpool
Jesus.
back to back to back. Man.
You guys can beat Spurs though. I can't wait for that Spurs game. You know, we need to go somewhere to watch that game.
Yeah, we need to go to the
They're
pub to
shutting
watch you
down
guys.
everything.
Chelsea, Man U.
That's fine.
What? Now that game.
They're shutting down everything.
I feel like
Are they gonna shut down pubs?
they already shut down
The way it's-
bars. They
yeah.
already shut down bars. So, but
Where Mars can go now?
we could. I'm down. But to finish, let's finish. Let's actually finish FA Cup. How do you feel about that game that you guys had? It was a very gruff game.
Bro, it wasn't gruff, bro.
It was a gruff
scored,
game.
bro. Should have scored more goals in the first
but
half.
like the score, like the.
Oh yeah. No, the score doesn't tell the true story of that match, and that's the problem with Arsenal. Chances.
David Luiz played well. How you feel?
Bro, he didn't play well. Okay. Bro, I don't even know why they renewed his contract. just look at, and now they were now saying, bro, there was not a rumor that we're going to get Willian for free. I swear, if Arsenal buys Willian, I'm not supporting that team for the whole of next year.
Why not?
If they go out there and get Willian on free transfer,
Why not?
I'm not supporting that team.
It's
Why
free
not?
though.
It's free.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. You guys can keep him. Go and get William for free.
Yeah.
They should send him to Nigeria or somewhere, man. Must they bring everybody's leftover to Arsenal?
leftovers, yeah.
Now, if Arsenal sign William, I know they are not a serious team. Bro, literally, everyone is like, oh, we need to solve our defense. You go out there and you renew Luis' contract. All these guys you brought on loan, you're giving them.
I will say, Ainsley showed up.
Nah, bro, Ainsley is better than Bellerin, man.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are
Bro,
saying.
Ainsley has played since Bellerin's injuries. We should send him to Barcelona and get that money. No, for real. Like the guy, his stock is going
How do you feel
down.
about Ceballos' performance?
Bro, I'm thinking of Danny.
Yeah.
Danny boy is a baller.
Yeah.
It's just injury.
Yeah.
Bro, you know.
Yeah.
You saw the first game of the season.
They extended his loan.
Yeah,
Right?
send his loan.
Yeah.
No, you
Oh, they
played
did?
well. Yeah, send his loan.
Oh, Real. Well, I thought Real was gonna get him back because of how he started the season, but you know he's been.
Yeah, it's been
injured.
iffy. I mean, but like,
He wasn't gonna start for Real Madrid.
But
Yeah, I
no,
think
the
he
way
was
the way he
dead.
started the season, not that he was gonna start, but they were definitely gonna recall him back.
the guy was playing. I mean, Spain
Guy
even
was
called
playing
him
like a
too.
baller. Okay,
Like a human being.
you guys got the result, which is good. My question is, are you buying this Ozil thing that's going on right now,
Bro.
and also the Guendouzi situation?
I mean, the he's been clear since, man. The boy, if you see, like you've seen him now, his head is not normal. Like, he looks like someone that has anger problems. So
What is the problem with Guendouzi?
say he's not as focused as he should be.
He's like
And-
Dembele.
Yeah, and like he argues a lot. Like you know how some kids are now. It's like you do this one, like no, I want to do it this way, and like you're like 18.
He's
Again.
not coachable.
Yeah, he's trying to not be coachable, but he's a good player. Like bro, the boy has the most hearts in that whole team.
Yeah, he
and
does.
And this team
He's
that has
always ready to rumble.
yeah, but that's what we need.
Yeah.
Like that's what we need. Then the Ozil situation. I mean, you're paying that guy all that money.
They say it's because
Sit
it was
on
Fortnite
bench.
season 4 that came out.
I'm screaming. I think because what some people are saying is because of the whole salary stuff. Because you know he didn't take a pay cut. He's the only player that didn't take. I mean that guy what?
Yeah, guys,
He's
are
like
menace.
paying the most, but I won't say.
Where is the highest paid man? He didn't collect pay cut. That's what people are rumoring
Apparently.
that it is. But every time they keep saying that they want to see more from him.
They
and
say
he
it's
has
a back
big
injury or
role.
something like that. Like it's been a whole bunch of just like BS to kind of
Like just play him. There are games we've needed him.
Yeah.
But man, nobody knows. We just need to win games, whether Ozil plays or not. Because the main thing we know is that he says he's not leaving the team. Like, nobody's
Who
going
wants
to
him?
leave.
Yeah, who wants him though?
I mean, bro, you can sell him to some Bundesliga teams or even take him to Turkey. But the guy's earning 350k, I think. There's nobody on this. I will sit down and hold umbrella too and stay on bench for 350k because they're going to loan him out. But no team. There's no team I know right now that will take, because Ozil, like, he's not what he used to be now. So no team is going to carry Ozil.
But the thing is, even with him not even being what he used to be, he's still a baller. Like
What, 350K?
alright, yeah. I don't think
Now I'm
he's
saying now it's not what.
not worth it. Yeah.
That I'm saying, honestly, this team's downfall started. I always discuss it started from when we sold Sanchez or we swapped Sanchez.
Yes.
It started from when we swapped
It
Sanchez.
did start there, yeah.
It's because Sanchez was the only player.
Yeah.
Like, you know how every team has, like, you guys had Hazard for a long time. Maybe now to be Pulisic. Just a one player that can just turn a game over. Like Spurs have Son, Man City have KDB, Man you have, I think maybe Bruno. You can see Bruno will do that. Also, we used to have Sanchez. Like Sanchez would just flip a game, but now who are you looking to call now?
Yeah.
Like I
On
said,
top
that
of
one.
that, you guys didn't spend money like
They don't have money.
Well,
who knows now?
If you see like how Bayern spent money, they got like Sané for 50 million, but these guys got Pepe for.
Bro, Pepe is going to be good, man.
I mean,
For one, now they are playing him 90 minutes. Before they used to play for 90 minutes.
Even us,
You're gone.
we got what's his name? We got Ziyech and Timo Werner for what, less than 100 million.
Yeah, less than
I mean, yeah, that's good bargain now. But I'm saying
like, you guys are not
Pepe,
spending money well, even though he's gonna be good.
Pepe can be good, but I don't know if he's coaching or
I think Pepe isn't what Alex Sanchez was for you guys. He's a great,
like,
he's gonna be a great asset, but he can't be your the game's gonna change because of him.
That's what you should expect.
Well, let's see now. Like, bro, the game. I don't know if it's not Southampton game or this last game. Like, you can see that, like, the boy can change a game.
Yeah, he can.
Like, the boy can change.
But I don't
game.
think he's that dynamic
Bro,
enough.
see, do you know what messes up? Do you know what messes up Arsenal? It's just the defense. Like, I don't know if you watched the Man City game or even the first game against Liverpool this season. Bro, we played so, like, the first 40 minutes. At least you already know if you are going to Man City. Even you guys did it too. You already know if you want to go possession. They are going to kill you. So you have to box them and catch them on counter. That's all.
Which is funny because other than Bayern and City, we play everybody possession.
Yeah, but like, bro, there are some teams that you know, like, that they are going to kill you because Liverpool doesn't really play possession. Like, Liverpool, you have to stop those crosses. Yeah. That's what we're doing.
Those random runs.
Those aren't. But I'm saying, like, for the most part, we do all that, and then someone like David Luiz, we just gonna make the most careless mistake. So I don't know.
Then once one happens,
bro, that's it now. You even see it when we play outdoor. Like, it takes one mistake for everybody to just lose it. Especially when you've played good defense. Why you not renewing his contract again? Like, I really want to know the reason. Because they say he's which one is locker room? Get audio of him talking and play it on his speaker. Send the guy. Like, why are you renewing his contract? Like, I really don't know what one man can be saying. That's so like I don't know.
So monumental.
Yeah, that's so monumental that he's signing for someone that has shown us that he's not a human being. Bro, since that Tammy Abraham red card, if I'm at Arteta, I'll just be like, oh yeah, that we lost him in a plane crash and he can't play for us anymore.
Does Arteta not have as much of a say in the club, or because I would think he's a smart coach?
Yes,
bro, they would think everybody is smart till they come to Arsenal. Because at that time Abraham red card, like really.
Which one was worse, that one or the one against City?
Which one? The record against City?
I think
it's the Tammy one, bro. Because see, at that point, he has already scored. Like, no, like, for real.
Or at least
Mustafi made the first mistake.
Save.
No, even, bro, he had already cleared Leno.
That's true.
And he was waiting for him to shoot. So at that point, you see he's cleared the keeper. At that point, maybe just pray that he kicks air. But if you bring him down, bro, even a blind man will give you a red card. Like, there's even the one against Mahrez too. Like, he has already passed you, or the one where he couldn't even touch the ball. Like, he has already passed you. I think you're the last man, bro. That's one thing. If when everyone that has played ball in high school knows, if you're the last man, they always tell you once they beat the last man, it's okay. Like, if they once they beating you, just leave it to the keeper. That's all. But and this is a season, someone that has won Champions League, I believe. He has been to the World Cup. He has won so many trophies. Like, you think he's an 18-year-old that is making that mistake.
I think he still thinks he's that good. I don't think he realizes that.
But like, even if you're that good, the mistakes are not. It's not as if he's trying to like do like
he's blind to those mistakes.
Do like a rainbow flick when he has the ball.
He's like Melvin when we play, you know.
He doesn't like this one. This guy doesn't listen. Even Melvin is not that bad.
Yeah,
bro,
Melvin,
Luis.
No matter what you tell Melvin, there's a lion coming. You just keep playing.
Then makes me to ask the question: was he this bad in Chelsea?
Yes.
Not this bad.
Okay,
no, not this bad.
But was he making this kind of mistakes? Because I know he wasn't playing last man. No, because the thing with Arsenal is that they play him as last man,
yeah.
Which is I don't understand it at all. Like, the most clumsy. Okay, maybe Mustafi might be worse than Luis, but at this point, why are you playing Luis as last man?
But we had people that would cover for his mistakes.
Now I'm saying maybe because like Cahill will be last man or someone else will be last man. It won't be Luis.
Yeah, it won't be him.
and we used him differently. Like it was almost like
He was more of
there's a sweeper and there's another and there's like a stopper. He was more of a stopper than a sweeper.
So he's not going to be the last person that you beat.
And we also used him for that. We also used him for.
I mean, that's what we tried to use him for now.
But playing as last man, you're not gonna. That's asking for a lot.
Person to have as last
so
man.
we had him at like a kind of a stopper, and the sweeper is like the worst case scenario, which is behind him. And then he would play those nice passes over the top and all that. So you guys also aren't utilizing him in the perfect way. Like I'm still I thought Socrates was gonna be like a really really good center back for you guys.
He's been injured. I mean right now. I mean, bro, he's one of the better players we have. Even Holding. Holding played so well against Sheffield up until the goal they scored. But like he jumped too early. If we can get Holding and Socrates, maybe now that Socrates is iffy, but Holding and I don't know. They say that Cedric guy is going to be fit to play. Let's see what he can do.
The guy that got hurt in the what was the guy that got hurt?
Pablo Mari.
Yeah, Pablo Mari.
Now too was playing good, man. That was
good. He was playing good.
He was playing. He's done for the season now. But Torreira is coming back. And all these injuries too. Like that Man City game. Why I can't really put it against the team is the man he had a game plan. After 10 minutes, Xhaka got injured. Mari got injured. Yeah. So now bringing Luis make that mistake. Like
then got a red card. Yeah, it was tough.
He was backed up again.
I mean, you guys didn't really win that game, but still.
I mean, like, but the thing is that it's better for you to lose, and like you see.
At least we tried.
Yeah, at least we tried.
And also, who knows if you guys go into the locker room at halftime 0-0, like what type of hope you guys have. So
man, I don't know. That's why even the FA Cup, and it's always one thing I've seen, especially like since this very nasty decline started with Arsenal is we never just lose games. And it's like we played something always has to happen.
Yeah.
Like some nonsense, either a red card or someone make a mistake. I'm really waiting for the day fortunes will turn.
Hopefully.
Because it's sports. Then let me see who's going to contain me. This one, Melvin. Melvin, you opened your mouth and said Leicester. No, you said Wolves has a better team than Arsenal.
They do.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Oh good. Don't worry.
Player for player, I would say yeah.
Player for player.
I don't agree.
This is the kind of food that will not make good coaches, man. That coach is his son's soccer team. They will lose 5-5 in a row. Okay.
Good job, guys.
I'm saying Wolves.
So it's David Luiz that you want as your starting.
But honestly, we all know that David Luiz is the worst defender in the league. So they'll tell you to cut players now. You cut David Luiz.
No way. I can't have David Luiz on my team, and I probably have Bolly. I have Bolly over David Luiz.
We have Bolly over Holding.
That's tough.
How is that tough?
Bully's a strong man.
But it's just because he's black. Don't allow the black. I know black lives matter, but no, bro. I was into that podcast, and for some reason, like I wanted to just put my hand in the phone and squeeze his neck. The kind of rubbish Melvin says. I've told you to get this guy off. Get this guy off this podcast.
Let's do it player for player.
All right, wait.
Let's do player for player. Because there's a good argument for this one.
There's no good bro. The only two Wolves player I'll take over anybody on my team, and that's Jimenez and Ruben Neves.
Even Traore, I'll take Traore over whatever.
Yeah, bro, because speed.
Don't force.
Over who?
Aubameyang.
No, they drop of Aubameyang and Traore. You're going to take Traore over Aubameyang.
But you have the other side too. I'll take.
But you take Pepe.
I take Traore over Pepe.
You take Traore over Pepe.
That Traore Jimenez connection.
Okay, while you guys are pulling up the team, let me.
Bro, the team is already here. No, he's going to answer his primes today. Yeah, from keeper. You take Leno over who?
Patricia is one of the best.
Shut up.
Oh God, yes, it's okay. Allow him. Leno. Socrates.
He hasn't been performing for Arsenal.
Guy, which
Saiss and Bolly have been balling.
I don't even know who the first guy is, man. Bro, you won't take holding over those guys. Training. You see my man. They gave him Gucci. I was like, nah.
Dutchy is a beast. I'll say that Dutchy is a beast.
I'm like Tierney over him.
Yeah, even Saka. Even Bukayo Saka.
What I will do is I'll give half and half with the back line, because actually we have to put Traore and Tierney in there, and I'll let you guys split center back.
Yeah, even in midfield.
Neves.
Guy, how old is Moutinho?
Huh?
He's your age mate now.
And he's
These Kenyans are age fast. He's not better. He's not better than fucking Guendouzi.
He's better than
That's
Guendouzi.
Moutinho, bro. The only midfielder in Wolves I'm taking over anybody in my midfield is Ruben
But that's because
Neves.
of age, though. But he's better than him right now.
He's not even better than Torreira.
Alright, he boosted that.
Moutinho,
Moutinho is a beast.
bro. The only spectacular midfielder they have is Ruben Neves.
Okay, striker uncle.
Striker.
Jota and Jimenez.
Guy, Oba has scored 17 goals. There's nobody I'm taking over
That's
Aubameyang.
one. What system are we playing with?
Pepe.
Bro, I'll take Pepe over Traore. I'll take Jimenez over Lacazette.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, that's
and then
all.
You have Traore over Pepe.
No, I'm taking Pepe.
If we're
Traore's
being,
not
if we're
right,
being
mate.
if we're being objective.
No, and we're being very objective. I'm
Yes.
taking Pepe. Bro, it's not so because of speed. That's why you take Traore. You gotta run and hit billboard.
It's not just speed.
It's what
Look
else?
at performances against top 6.
Uh-huh.
Has he not been balling?
Yeah, I've not seen. It's just speed now. Except
Yeah,
speed.
he had a good game.
And-
He had a
and-
good game against City.
And Pepe
earlier
is
this
just
season.
dribble.
Dribble. Do you see that finish? But the thing
Have
Pepe
you
is
seen
that
his
he hasn't
straight?
settled.
Even what's
Yeah,
his
the
name
whole
hasn't
year.
settled.
Bro,
Oh,
Pepe
yeah.
hasn't settled.
A whole
Traore
year.
hasn't settled either.
Bro, Traore has he has been playing Prem since Middlesbrough
but
now.
he,
Bro, he was in middle. See this guy.
no, but he hasn't been on this starting lineup for Wolves.
Bro, but like he has been playing Premiership. He's probably half
He played for
half
he played
English.
For a trash team though. Now he's actually.
But I'm
playing for a
saying
good-
that like he's used to playing Prem.
But now he's playing for a good team. So now
But he's used to
settled.
playing Prem.
Have you seen now that he's on a good team that he's actually?
But I'm saying he's used to
Is
playing
he
Prem.
not performing now that he's
Bro, so you're telling me that if they give Pepe head starts in Premier League, he won't. He was not going to
If
be
he,
better than
if he played
Traore.
for Middlesbrough, I wouldn't be hearing about this guy.
Ah, look at you, bro. Pepe didn't have a head start. This guy is still trying to get accustomed to playing in
Look,
Prem.
we could agree to disagree.
Edin Ketia too.
Huh? I'm
2
not
goals in
worried
2
about
games.
that. Anyways,
Is
let's go to actual teams that matter. We're about to be third tomorrow.
Really? Oh, wait. Explain. Leicester.
Huh? Nah, Leicester is playing Everton. That's gonna
They
be
got
a
playing
tough,
West Ham away.
that's gonna be a tough game.
For who?
Leicester, they're
Oh,
playing
okay,
Everton.
There's no team that you put in front of us that I think is gonna beat us. In England, no team.
Ah, man, that Man U game. I'm just waiting.
I can't wait.
There's
Like,
nobody. There's nobody.
I can't wait for that Man U. I didn't even care about our Prem. Like, it's that Man U game.
There's absolutely no team.
Like that game is
There's-
that game is going to be so fun for me because
lost after that.
bro,
game.
that game is going to be so fun for me because anybody that wins, I know who I'm going to chow. Like I already have faces put on paper. I know.
You
know
already have your
people.
drafts ready.
Yeah, I have my draft ready for the players I'm going to call out.
Yeah.
So it could go anyway. Man,
I just
Chelsea,
hope-
but the thing is that if you guys don't win that game,
That's
you see,
gonna be
bro, you
bad.
see how Man U fans are running wild on the TL.
Mhm. It's gonna be bad if we lose to a team 4 times.
4 times in a row in the same
4
season.
times. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's like the Lakers and Clippers, man. Have the
But
last
if we
laugh.
win this one, which basically takes them out of FA Cup,
Yeah,
and
like,
then-
to be
and then
sweet.
and then they don't make top 4.
Nah, to be sweet.
Man. That's not me. But what are we talking about? Oh, I mean, like I said, I don't think there's any team in England that you can put in front of me that I will be necessarily scared for. Starting with City, we played amazing. Not really. City was a better team. We just took our chances really well. Their defense was making very, very stupid mistakes. So much so that Pulisic almost had a brace. And if it wasn't for some magic... What was that? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, the deflection, yeah. If it wasn't for some amazing defending by Kyle Walker, it would have been 2-1 earlier than even all of that. Yeah, I think the thing about Lampard is so great because he has different game plans for different teams. If it's Liverpool, he knows that we can control the game to a certain extent, but we also need to understand we're not playing a high line. So there's a different way of playing against that. If you're playing a lower level team, you're expensive. You're playing that high You're playing that high line, very, very high. You're constantly just berating them 24/7. If you're playing a team like City or Bayern, you're staying back. Unfortunately, it's finally worked after. This is the 3rd game we finally basically played parking the bus and counter-attacking game. But it's working. I'm liking how Lampard's been doing so far, man. Especially the restart. He's had 10 out of 10 subs so far. Against City, we took our chances well. That's really all it came down to. Took our chances well. Leicester, we did not play well in that game whatsoever.
You guys won, right?
Yeah, we won, but we played bad. Like
They
the
didn't play
first, like right before the water break, we should have been down like 2-0. But we were playing so bad. Pulisic should have scored, obviously, but I mean that was after the water break. Nah, it was up the middle. He should have picked the corner.
But, I mean, you don't understand.
He should have
how
picked the
hard it is
corner.
to be a
He should have picked the
to be a
corner.
Goalkeeper.
Should have picked the corner.
I
He should have picked the
understand that,
corner.
but it's still very difficult.
It was a good save, but he should have
Yeah.
picked the corner. He
Yes.
should have picked the it wasn't like he had a man on him. He should just slide that in the bottom left. But we didn't play well. But once again, we grinded out another result. Ross the boss Barkley. You know, we're doing exactly what I said we should do with Ross Barkley with the restart. Let him play well, especially, and then just sell him for an enormous amount that he should not be going for, and just flip it into something.
Man, and the boy used to be so good when he was.
No,
at
he's
Everton.
been balling since
Nah,
that Liverpool
when
game.
When he was in
When he was
Everton,
Everton.
Yeah. I used to use
Man,
him and Drinkwater.
the guy used to be so good.
all right.
Like,
Yeah, it used to be great. I mean, but the thing is, he's playing really well with us. Because the thing is, Ross Barkley, he was playing good in Everton because he was obviously the best. Well, he was
One of their best.
one of their best players. And with
And
Chelsea,
there wasn't that much pressure.
well, not that it wasn't that much pressure, but like it was like he didn't have to prove himself.
Mhm.
no, how do you guys see this goal? I don't know why it's not
From Barkley.
Yeah, bro, from Barkley. Like when he was in Everton against City. This boy was something else. Look at
Wow, that's
first
crazy.
time hit.
What happened to him?
He's still great though.
I'm
But-
not.
but-
I mean, he's not doing that, bro. Like he used to take on players.
But
Like
he does that now.
at the
but-
time when they were saying that they were going to sell him to like Madrid or Barca.
What I will say about Barkley,
Him and Stones.
we talked about this last week was when he first came to Chelsea, he felt like he had to prove himself, and he was putting so much pressure on himself to perform. So he was doing things he shouldn't be doing. Why are you dribbling past four men? Just pass the ball, Joe.
But it wasn't to Everton, no. Maybe because he was the only like attacking player that could do such. Guy was taking on like he was like Yaya Toure. He was
But I'm
taking on
saying
players.
now, like you don't have to do that in Chelsea.
I mean,
So
yeah,
it
now
was
you don't have to
forced.
do it.
So it was forced. To where now Lampard's kind of seen that and kind of just be another midfielder. Just play your role and just be effective in that. And he's been a lot better so far. But the man of the restart so far is this guy, man, Pulisic. Hey man, best player in the league right now.
No, but Mount is right behind him.
Yeah, Mount.
He's been playing well.
Mount and Pulisic, a guy.
Wait, Mount is still play. What of Cho? What
Cho's
is
been
Cho coming
hurt.
back?
He was hurt.
That's the person now. I want to when Cho starts
Bro,
playing.
When
When you buy me that Chelsea jersey,
Yeah, man.
just put Cho behind.
When Cho starts going off,
Nah, bro.
RLC hasn't found his footing
Bro, I
yet.
think that guy is a bomb, bro. I've been saying this since. You don't want to believe me.
he say? It's
Guys, an Instagram model, bro. Fighting for likes with Rafi. Bro, I've told you.
Rafi that was bunny face on IG the other
Us
day.
guys,
Smile.
they won league. You see, I'm telling you, when you buy me that Chelsea jersey, just put Cho behind. That's all I want.
But with that being said,
That's all I want is Cho.
I've been really
True.
impressed. Like this 5-game winning streak isn't against Europa teams. This isn't against Norwich. This is against Liverpool, City, Leicester. Like these are against like quality, the best of the creme de la creme of England.
Yeah, when Cho comes back, I've told you.
Bayern can't, bro. When Cho comes back, Bayern.
Where the games were important. Okay, I mean we could talk about it. Liverpool is finally the champions.
Bro, so I was seeing this one stuff on Twitter where they were saying like Liverpool is not the best team to win the Prem ever just because they aren't in any other competition.
Yeah, they're not.
Like they lost
I
they
watched
lost
on
League
YouTube.
Cup. Oh, yeah, so you saw
They lost.
the Truth video.
Yeah.
They lost FA Cup.
I agree with expressions that I will go for the treble United team.
Yeah, obviously.
You kind of have to.
Like you can't be the best.
'Cause
like
even the Invincibles, you guys didn't get a double ever prem team.
yeah,
But
best
you talking
ever
about,
Prem
like,
team
Premier League as the league alone, or
No, like of all time.
Of all
Like,
time.
they're not the best
Oh,
Premier
no.
League team of all time. I would go with that.
bro.
United
Mostly,
treble team.
bro. Mostly because man, nobody can like this season. Every team has just
folded.
like
Yeah.
every team has just and it was just so perfect for them because the only ones that turned up.
Mm-hmm.
So
And there's so many games where VR went on on their side too.
High key.
They won.
High
They won
key.
it. They won it fair and square. All right,
I mean, they won it
congratulations.
more than everyone else. I would say that.
Oh man, when Chill comes back. Wait, is it? Wait, let me go check when he's coming back. I
yeah.
need that. I need that Chill jersey, Melvin.
Okay.
I want to see you in a Chill jersey.
Me, bro, I'm telling you, I'll wear that jersey. Proud. Chill.
Seek help.
Well, what number is it?
Number
20.
20. Just customize it.
Yeah, 20.
Wait, does he actually wear Chill on his back? That
he wears
was
Hudson Odoi.
That's in the door.
kind of useless name. Hudson
Bro, he
Odoi.
needs
It's
to
Chill.
have
It's
Yeah, he needs to just have Chill. Bro, that name Chill.
That's all you pretty much have to say about them winning, right? It's like nobody cares. Like them winning was how Odu won and Cars won. You know when he won the what's it called? Isn't that the Pistons Cup? Niggas threw the cup at his head. Niggas they didn't care.
No, 20, 19 years old.
Chill.
6 foot, 20.
Wait, he's 6 foot?
Yeah, 6 foot. His market value is 39 million.
And rising.
Let's talk about predictions. I mean, do we care about talking about Barcelona and how they're folding or no?
Bro, we've been is Messi now.
No, I'm not even talking about on the field, even off the field. It's just how do you swap a 30-year-old for how old is Arthur, like 23?
Oh, Pjanic, yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
That was the most like
why are you bringing Pjanic to come and suffer? He's already not taking free kick in Juve. Now bring him to Barcelona to not take free
they
kick.
want to have a 2-set piece with Pjanic and Messi. The keeper.
That guy was good when he was in Roma, man.
No, he was good in Juve too.
Yeah.
But then like Juve they just kept getting better and better, so he just kind of got lost.
Yeah, because even now they want to sell Ramsey too.
I mean, they're flipping.
How many minutes does Ramsey have in the Juve jersey is a question.
Yeah, it's
altogether.
But they knew what they were doing.
Altogether, does he have 90 minutes?
I don't think he has played. I don't think he has played a full 90 minutes.
Not even full. Like of all the games he's playing together, has he played 90 minutes?
But it was all too flipping.
Oh God, nah, bro. I don't know who was the architect in just giving Ramsey for free. Like give the guy the money he wants.
Jesus Christ. You guys would have definitely benefited from having Ramsey right now.
We need
Big
him.
time.
I didn't mind us.
Time.
Okay, no, not Wilshere. Guys,
Where's Wilshere's at? Where's
West Ham.
West Ham? Yeah.
Wilshere 10 out of 10 tomorrow.
Bele.
It's true, man. When it's true, when it's true coming back. I need the dates.
Not next game. We don't
Yeah,
know.
probably the game after.
I need the dates.
Let's do some predictions.
I'll
real
let you
quick.
know when he's.
That jersey, just number 22. Other than that jersey, I'll wear it and put on Insta.
Arsenal Norwich. You guys better win that game. That's all I can say. I'm not even gonna give predictions.
Yeah,
You guys better win.
Cantwell is now scored 2 goals in the first two.
Where's Kenwell gonna go? Kenwell's not staying at that club.
Yeah, it's not going to stay. Especially the relegation. But like the thing is that
Can't stay.
I don't think he's that proven yet for anybody to
Nah,
splurge
yeah,
on him.
He's definitely is.
To splurge on him.
Not splurge, but he's even if it's Everton.
Yeah, I think like he would
Even if
leave.
it's
But I don't think like
even if it's Wolves, he can't get relegated.
It would happen if Norwich got relegated.
yeah.
I mean,
they are
they're
going
6
to.
points in relegation. So.
I think not like last.
Yeah, they're last. They have 21
So
points.
yeah,
the
if
rest
they
has
got
like
relegated,
27.
then
Guy, we need to win those guys.
when they started
Jesus.
so hot.
Yeah.
all you
Abi
know is
Pookie. FPL, they were like Pookie is scoring all the goals.
Pookie's literally this year's Minshew. But you guys better win that game. I see you guys winning like 1-0, honestly. Just 1-0.
I can tell you right now that Cantwell will score. Just watch.
Hopefully.
The guy will score one
I like
goal.
him. I like him a lot. I really do like
Well,
him.
the
a
guy
lot.
is-
And he's a cool guy. Like in person, like he's actually.
Yeah, that's what they say. He took a knee now. That's what he
Yeah,
needs
after
to
he
be
scored
good
his
in
goal.
my books.
Black Lives Matter. Everton Leicester.
Has Chute taken a knee?
He hasn't played yet.
Okay.
Why are you so concerned about this?
Everton Leicester. I want to draw. Richarlison and what's his name?
It will be.
Calvert Louis. Masterclass inbound.
No, it will be master. Do you see what Iwobi was doing to
I
Liverpool?
haven't seen it yet.
He didn't see it. Bet you
Anyways,
can Cho do that? Where's Cho from?
he's from England.
No, like
I don't know where he's
It
from.
might have to be
Odoi.
Nigerian or something.
I will
Nah, that's
say,
Nigeria.
not Nigerian. Maybe like somewhere in Africa, or maybe like half is black, half is African. I will say let's just only score 1 goal in 3 games.
Yeah, Foden, man. Them are Sheffield.
And we'll briefly say Chilwell. I don't want him anything less than $20 million. $20 million, if that.
Yeah, they sold Maguire for what, 80 million.
Guys
You think?
I don't want you.
Guys,
You think you're going to let go of Chilwell for only 20 million?
Fraud.
Now, let's have made very good sales from Mahrez, Kante, Maguire. You know, these guys know.
And Didi's coming very, very soon.
Now, whichever team snags in Didi.
Didi's gonna get flipped into something crazy.
That's why I don't think any EPL team is ready to pay down amounts for him.
And now they're getting ready for the Perez one in a few years. So they're just ready.
Even
they're just slowly getting ready.
Tillman's,
yeah.
From now.
Chelsea, West Ham, we're gonna demolish them. They're on a 3-game losing streak. We're gonna demolish them. Declan Rice is probably gonna play his best because Mason Mount's his best friend.
Oh, for real?
And we're apparently linked to him.
I do not want Declan Rice.
I don't want him for the price that they're.
What was that one guy with the Afro that Mia Khalifa likes? Oh, yeah, Philip Anderson.
Who?
Mia Khalifa. I know she's a West Ham fan.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know she actually has a podcast.
This before.
Yeah, she has a podcast. You know she hates Guendouzi. That's why I'm not signing that petition.
It's because she looks more like a girl like him.
I mean, I didn't say it's boys, but Guendouzi has finer hair.
West Ham definitely is gonna.
You guys should be.
Don't even show up to that game. Bournemouth, Newcastle. Newcastle probably win that game. Sheffield, Tottenham. Tottenham's probably gonna win that game. Sheffield's just stinking up the joint. And Tottenham, they rested a whole week because they don't play. They didn't play FA Cup.
Should have beaten United, man.
Who?
Tottenham. Because that thing was not a penalty.
It was a soft penalty. That is not a penalty, but
bro, it wasn't, bro. Like what else was it supposed? I don't get how somebody body contact that. Literally, if I'm standing there and you hit me,
he's too
that
big.
Not a penalty.
Pogba's too big to be falling like that.
Yeah, it was 6'3". That wasn't a pen. But
City, Liverpool. I think City's gonna make a statement.
Fire. After that guard of honor, they will flog, lie them down, and slap them and beat them.
You think Liverpool will beat them?
Bro, literally, they are going to do a guard of honor for them. Do you know the kind of and the hype of winning the league?
Yeah.
And now they're not playing with pressure anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you play. That's when you play the best.
You're just free flowing. Yeah. If Robertson's back, most definitely is gonna be it's gonna be a tough game. But I think City wins that game.
I say City too.
I say City.
I mean, what else are they playing for? Said they want to break the 100 points.
They're saying they're going for the record.
Oh, the record.
They're saying they're not slowing down. All right, then on to the weekend.
To play for.
I mean, but they could just not. They could just rest, make sure nobody gets any long-term injuries.
They've only lost one game, right?
Yeah,
they've
only lost.
The whole season. Watford.
The whole season
in Prem.
Prem.
They've lost just one game to Watford.
They've lost one, drawn two. But the whole season, they've lost 4 games.
You just want to sneak that in because you beat them. Talking about EPL, they only lost. That means they can get to 100 comfortably.
Yeah,
they will. They're going to get to 100.
They're going to beat City's record.
Breaking the record, that's the thing. Yeah.
What was City's?
100.
101.
Oh, 101.
Wasn't it 101?
No, just 100.
It was 100, okay.
Oh, then they already beat it.
They haven't
beat it. They're going to
beat
it. There's like 7 games remaining, right?
They could, yeah. They should.
And how many points are they at right now?
They're at 93 or something. They're at 86.
They only need 14 points. So they had to win 5 games.
On to weekend, Leicester, Crystal Palace. Please, Crystal Palace, please.
I need a Zaha masterclass.
I'm begging you. I need a Jordan Ayew masterclass. I think Zaha came off injured the last game.
I forgot that guy is still alive, man. Jordan Ayew.
I think he came off injured. The game
they just played.
They just played Liverpool.
How?
You guys don't want Zaha anymore.
Big. That guy should stay where he is.
United, Bournemouth. United's gonna plow through Bournemouth that game. Wolves, Arsenal. Spoiler.
Bro, let us just win Wolves. You're going to eat your words. Let's just win Wolves. Okay, fine.
I promise you now.
All right. You promised me.
I promise.
All right.
I don't think you guys are gonna win that game.
No problem. I'm saying let's win. Next week podcast.
Yeah,
all right. You play an entrance music. When I come in, you're going to. When I come in, I'll remove my slides and you fix it somewhere. It's okay.
Chelsea, Watford shouldn't show up to that game. Norwich, Brighton.
I'll have my what's it called? What's his name? Traore jersey with me.
Okay. So if Arsenal win, that chill jersey is confirmed. Guy, just give me that large. Chill 20.
The only game that matters before we record next time is Tottenham, Everton. That may be a draw at that point. Just in case we record on Tuesday, we play Crystal Palace on Tuesday, and you guys play Leicester on Tuesday.
Yikes.
Please.
What?
I'm begging you. Even if it's just a draw. You know, if with the draw, we go on top of them, right?
If
We're
we
already
draw,
about to be on top of them tomorrow.
you guys already. I don't even
Well,
know why
that's the
you
thing,
guys are already
that's the thing
comfortable
forward.
where you are now.
It's Everton. Come
They
on now.
fold.
You
No,
guys
I
are
want
already
to
comfortable
be
where you
third.
are.
I want to be third. I want them to stay fourth, though.
Who Leicester?
I want them to stay fourth.
And then I want Wolves to go to fifth. Bro, that would be scenes.
Yeah, so that's enough, man. This is a nice little episode. This is a funny episode too.
So that true Jersey.
But
Ah.
Melvin.
all right, man. My name is Adina.
I'm Melvin Yagaka.
And we are Cream. We'll see you guys later.